Hello. Hi. I'm good to answer your question. How are you guys? How you guys? Slept well, ate a good breakfast, made sure to hydrate, same old, same old. Hair doesn't look abysmal, actually, so that's something. Oh, I have. Speaking of my cup, but I have this little skull mug. It's actually kind of cool. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but it shines really nice. It's actually my husband's mug, but we share everything. I think I'm wearing his pants right now. I feel better than yesterday, but stiff neck. Oh yeah, you're so sick, Chime. I'm so sorry. I hope you get to feeling better. I was sick not too long ago. I had an upper respiratory infection for like a week and it sucked. I think it was like last month I did. So it's just going around, unfortunately. Like everybody, it's just that time of the year. But I hope you get to feeling better. And thank you, Hero. It's very sweet. I don't really have any theories, and I swear it's not because I wasn't thinking of anything. I've listened to the past VOD from last week's stream like 2 or 3 times now. And it was a good stream. Really enjoyed it. And I've really let everything sink in, but there's not really anything to theorize about at the moment without like really, really speculating. And like pulling at straws, basically. I think in the time it would take me to actually like theorize properly, I could just play the rest of the game and figure it out, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I did kind of get the Tony thing right for T, even though it's not really their name, and their name's like Tonio, but and it's not also actually their name. I still feel proud about it. Okay. In regards to how the organization versus the society work, like I was under the impression they knew about magic, but apparently they fucking don't. Which is kind of a surprise to me, but it's a nice surprise. I like that Q has a bit of a one up on them. I guess I'm just talking about just general things at the moment, but I'm just like really intrigued by everything that's been set up. Yeah, I should get that. Like, I'll probably miss all the other ones. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so I just take all the shots, and I'm bound to hit a couple, you know? Life hack for everybody. So let me. Okay, we're good. We should be good to start now. I'm also leaving my phone. Usually I silence my phone, but I kind of have an important call that might come in today at some point. So I'm leaving it on, so if you hear Discord notifications or Twitter or anything like that in the background, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have to know if my phone is ringing or not. So, other than that, we're good. And hello, Butter! Bonjour! Let's get going. And we're in the same room, granted at a different time period, but we're in the same room. Look at me. I really do like having the background things as part of the stream. I don't know why. It just makes all the difference. And of course, Red is right here for Butter. So glad. Alright, I think that's enough, dear. Almost perfect. Bar for some minor slip ups here and there, but I'm willing to chalk it up to stress and all. Yeah, it's definitely stress of its cue. Not Butter speaking more words to me! You guys just swap. Honestly, I don't know what I was trying to say. That's cool. So with that said, I can now officially pronounce you a full-fledged member of the Snake and Saber Society. Let's go! You ready to tackle whatever big challenges come next? Thanks, Mrs. Connell. And here's a certificate to prove it too. Ren, be a darling and go write him up into the maid register for me, will you? I can't be bothered undoing all those anti-forgery spells just to put it in one name, you know. Just shove it on Ren. Yes, Auntie. And fetch me a stack of my magazines while you're at it, too, please. They're cute. Preferably straight to my mailbox. I have places to be after this. Where do you have to go? Ooh, she has to do her, like, hip-hop dance. Oh, no, salsa dance class or whatever. That boy, I keep telling him he needs to hurry up and settle down already, but he just won't listen, you know. Oh, poor Ren. I didn't even register that. He's probably getting it way more than Q is. Like, day in and day out. It's okay. Reynolds just has to marry Butter, and then Mr. Connell will get off his back. I've been trying to set him up with potential spouses so many times now, but it's like trying to nail jelly to a wall. Too busy to even entertain the thought, it seems. Yeah, it's almost like magic's kind of a little bit more interesting, gonna be real. His poor mother would certainly like to see his only son tie the knot before she grows old and senile, yet he doesn't seem to care. Can you imagine? Well, and it'd be for his own good, too. I'm sure he'd appreciate the companionship if he bit the bullet and okay, she's like really fixated on this shit. Like, okay, I like romance just as much as the next person. Okay, and I even joke that I would be like a modern day Aphrodite if I could, you know? Like setting people up and shit. But like, only the willing. Like, I'm not just gonna throw it on every person who like drops by. Like, he obviously doesn't want to listen. So just leave it be. She lives vicariously through them. Mrs. Cottle, please, just figure out a cloning spell and set yourself up with other people. How about that? How about that? If you bit the bullet and let some good woman turn a stiff around. Oh, but speaking of, how's that beautiful girlfriend of yours doing lately, huh? Oh, gosh. I still can't believe you've been blessed with such a gem of a lady. There must be more to you that meets the eye, isn't that right, dear? Hey, cute is cute! Mrs. Cottle's the undefeated queen of shipping. No offense, just saying. Huge offense. Well, keep up the act. Try to come clean. Ugh. Do we want to come clean to Mrs. Connell? Because I feel like it's not really going to do anything. Yeah, fuck it. We're just going to lie. Usually I'm like, let's be honest. But the last time we tried it, she would just like kept going. And I just feel like Q doesn't even want it. We're already lying to this is the society, right? And then the organization is the government TM, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. She's fine. And plus we're about to start dating Milo anyway, so it's not really a lie. Like, we almost had a kiss, so... Not to brag or anything, but... She's fine. We're fine. Just taking it slow and enjoying each other's company, I guess. Oh, how very delightful. You must have listened to all the advice I'd given you, right? Sure. You really can't go wrong with an old-fashioned courtesy. You could use a little bit that yourself, Mrs. Cottle. I'm just saying. Anyway, please tell her I said hi, okay? Gosh, what's happening with Milo now? Well, they kind of asked us on a date, and then we almost had a kiss. We almost had a real kiss. But it got interrupted. But it's okay. But we're going in the right direction. You become an official member of the society. The first thing you do is lie to them. That's saying... We're a government agent. We've been lying since the second we walked through those fucking doors. And Q's good at it. Like, it's fine. And almost, yes. Okay. I don't... What's that even supposed to mean? Oh, but let me tell you, you're such an incredibly lucky guy. You said this! Release us! Such a sweet and polite girl she is. You met her for 2 seconds. 2. You two just have to... Oh, no, fuck! For a tea party sometime. I'll make my signature scones, and I promise you, they're the best in the part of the country. Once you taste them, you'll be begging for the recipe, believe you me. Uh-huh. Well, I don't really... Hey, you looked up any... No? What if we were dating for like 2 days? You have no idea. Oh, I'm regretting my choices. I thought it would just be like a one-off lie and then we could move on. You shouldn't wait around with these things. Girls like the security of engagement so they can... Excuse me, Mrs. Connell. I'm sorry to interrupt this gripping conversation, but Milo and I wanted to say hi too. Oh, hello, June dear. How very nice to see you, sweetie. Are you doing okay? Any luck finding your special someone? Nah, still looking for the one, Mrs. Connell. Jesus, she does it to everybody, so which makes me feel a little less bad, but also... Look, Milo will understand. They'll help us out of this. I have faith. Though the way things are going, I may as well end up as a crazy cat lady. Nah, June, you're a fucking catch. Like, the earth is gonna blow up before somebody wants to date you. Trust. I've got the cat part down already, too. Milo is so pretty indeed. Oh, stop it. You're such a catch, sweetie. Okay. Miss Connell base. For that. Kind, smart, and charming. Anyone would be happy to have a girlfriend like you. And if they can't see it, it's their damn loss. Right. And you, dear, the illustrious master of transmutation themselves, Which one are you today? Boy mood, girl mood? Neither, Mrs. Connell. I'm just my lowly self, as usual. I'm in the Milo mood. We're Milo self. Okay? And that's enough. The cat will be lucky then. Oh, don't say that, sweetie. You're as extraordinary as it gets. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I like how Mrs. Connell is simultaneously one of the nicest people and one of the most infuriating people in the world. Good on her. No, it was really nice to chit-chat and all, but it wasn't even chit-chatting, it was just you chattering at us. I'm on a pretty tight schedule. No time to waste, as they say. Typical old lady. I mean, I guess, yeah. This is probably me at like 40 years, let's be real. 30. So excuse me while I go get a well-deserved donut and double... Ooh, that sounds so good. And grease the old wheels. Ew. Toodles! Lord. Well, at least we didn't get roped into a tea party yet. Mrs. Connell and her intrusive questions. My love life aside, why would she feel it would be appropriate to ask you that? Does she think it depends on weather conditions or what? She doesn't know. It's fine. I doubt she meant any harm. She was probably trying to be understanding. Yeah, I mean... Which is more than I can expect from most of the older folks, so... I don't mind, even if it was a bit weird. I'll take misplaced effort over willful ignorance any time of the day. Hell yeah, Milo. Cheers to that. Oh, I'm drinking tea. I didn't even realize. It's not hot tea, but it is tea. Well, if you say so. Drinking tea. I remember tea existed. Anyway, congrats on your graduation, Q. No more awkward one-on-one sessions with Mrs. Connell for you. Yay! Now just awkward one-on-one sessions with Milo. You could have used the opportunity to put on your big boy pants and tell her the truth, though, you know. June, I thought about it, okay, but we're already in too deep. How long are you going to drag this on for? Seriously. It's not like I didn't want to come clean and all. Exactly. It's just that I wasn't prepared when she asked, so I panicked and blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Nah, I just wanted to lie. Which happened to be the nod along and dig myself even deeper, but... I'm sorry, Milo. I promise to make it right this time when I have the chance. I should have known better than to drag you into this any further. Oh, no, it's okay. I already told you I didn't mind playing along for a bit. That's true! I forgot! See? Milo's the best fucking person. I find the idea pretty entertaining. We might have to take up on that tea party invitation now, though. That'd be an educational experience, I think. Please don't make me do this. I hate scones with my whole being. I've never had a scone, but I think I would also not enjoy it. Oh, but you wouldn't want to disappoint Mrs. Connell, would you? She was so excited to have us over and show off her new favorite recipe. I'll hold your hand if that helps you get them down. Aw, you two are stinking cute. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were dating for real behind my back. Stop it, June. I've heard enough wild implications for the day. Yeah. Anyways, what do you say we celebrate some tea and cake? Xavier finished tidying up the gardens yesterday, so it'd be a perfect spot for a little picnic. Oh, that's a lovely idea. We could catch up and discuss Q's next steps in the society. Ren will join us too. Some sunlight and greenery will do you good. Only if it doesn't take too long. I'm supposed to have a practice session with an apprentice in a bit. Can't afford to waste the whole day attending tea parties. Look, Ren, don't be a stick in the mud. Yeah. You and your apprentices. We get it. You can leave early if you need to. Come on. Guess I don't really have a say in this, huh? Nope. Not that I mind, but... Oh well. With clotted cream. Okay, that's probably a real thing. That sounds so gross. Like, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying the term clotted cream. Not a great sound. Hello again, Ren. Hero would rent, like, scones with clotted cream. You could feed him all the clotted cream scones. Oh, this is just lovely. Oh, they're so cute. Cute, come on, lighten up a bit. Just a bit. Just a little, like... You ain't gotta smile, but, like... It's dead. I'm gonna have to drop by Xavier's farm and compliment his gardening skills. He's outdone himself yet again with these plant sculptures. Wait, isn't Xavier the master of healing? Yep, and also my boss. The plant guru himself. And you make him take care of the gardens? Isn't that kind of a lowly job for someone in this position? Hey! Gardening is important. I dare you try to telling him that. We tried to talk him out of it and even appointed someone younger to keep the gardens in order, and he wouldn't have it. Kept coming in anyway, complaining and fixing everything in sight. So we figured it best to just leave him alone. You never had a chance to meet him, did you, Q? You're gonna have to go and introduce yourself now that you're officially one of us. Yeah, exactly. One of us. One of us. And even more importantly, you can finally choose a field you'd like to specialize in. I hope you at least have an idea of what you'd like to do from now on. I did give it some thought, but I'm not dead set on either of them. Any advice before I make a choice? Well, you're technically free to pick whatever appeals to you the most, though I think it's best to consider your own abilities too. Have you ever mentioned what your quirk was? My what? Oh, you didn't know about quirks? No, I didn't realize we were in My Hero Academia now. I'm just joking. Well, to put it simply, a quirk is a passive magical ability that's unique to you. Some grant you an understanding of subtle signs in nature, others reveal certain truths about people or influence the surroundings in your favor, and the effects usually cannot be achieved with regular spells. Most people will have some kind of quirk, in rare cases even more than one. Oh, interesting. Clotted cream, by the way, is just similar to butter. It's like the butteriest cream, just made by slow heating full cream milk. That makes sense. The way butter is made is quite gross. I've made butter before. And, I get it. It's just... But I'll try it. Gotta try everything at least once. Most things. Oh, interesting. Do you guys have any then? Well, I'm actually one of those lucky few with double quirks. Of course you are, Milo. What is the butterfly attraction you saw the other day? Not very useful, but I've come to appreciate it anyway. I can see why. And the other one has people acting like monkeys around you, as you already know. Now. Don't act as if you were never affected by my charm. You even declared your undying devotion to me at Iris's... Okay, Milo, that's messed up. You can't just say that. Embarrass the poor man. On your knees, no less. Why, excuse me for giving in to something completely out of my control. Yeah! You know I never willingly embarrass myself like that, especially in front of other people. The tea is hot. He got red on his knee. They got red on their knees. All I'm saying is the quirk of yours is making people act irrationally in your presence, and it's getting on my nerves at times. Wait, so that's an actual thing? I thought people liked you because you're so pretty. I mean, it's both. Objectively speaking. Yeah, okay. Just say it at this point. Just be like, you're attractive. It's not weird to say somebody's attractive, dude. It's fine. Why, I still appreciate you saying so. As for the quirk, well, I like to think of it as something similar to perfume. It doesn't make you more attractive per se, but it can make people like you more, or more if you're already their type. Or even sway to those normally feel neutral about you. It'd be pretty sad if that was the only reason anyone's ever shown interest in me, right? That'd be more of a curse than anything. Oh, it's already a curse if you ask me. The sheer number of gifts and letters flooding the admin office every morning is just dumbfounding. We should start sending them off of the storage or something. Or even better, they could go straight to your office. They might actually force you to open them. Oh, someone's jelly. Hardly. I just find it difficult to work with stacks of stationery keep blocking my way around the place. And honestly, how desperate do you have to try to buy into someone's favor like that? It'd be better for everyone and those admirers of yours found a more productive way to spend their time and money. Oh my goodness, Ren, cheer up, won't you? It's so weird that your quirk is about discovering people's joys when you refuse to let yourself have any fun at all. A pet peeve detecting ability would fit you a whole lot better. And I'd say neither of them is actually useful in everyday life, so I'd be overjoyed to trade it for something that helped me at work. Plus, I've seen my share of questionable stuff because of it, so I wouldn't miss it too much. People are just weird, you know? Preach. Shit, I wonder what he'd learn if he tried it on me. He'd probably be enjoying spending... Wait, is that why he sends us to do shit? He's like, oh, give this to Milo, do this with Milo, because he knows Milo will make us happy. Alright. Something that brings me joy. Yeah, but at least you can use it to blackmail people if they cross you. Wish I had this much power over someone's secrets. What's your ability then, June? No, not telling, sorry. Okay, that's a little scary. I mean, she doesn't have to tell us, but it's like, she knew we were lying about our hand. Granted, Milo also knew we were lying, and maybe it just was a bad lie. What was the other thing she did? She helped us, like, divert attention from ourselves. I don't know how she did that. I think she just contacted the society. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much into it. But I'll be sitting on that now. It wouldn't do you any good, trust me. Good to know, trust me. Oh, it's probably worse. Oh, okay. Do you know what it is, Mila? No. She claimed she did tell me at one point, but apparently it didn't turn out too well. Oh, it was a freaking disaster. So we decided it would be better if they never knew. Some things are just better left unseen, especially when learning about them might affect your decisions. That sounds kind of ominous. All the more reason not to delve into it too much, buddy. Okay, does she have something like crazy? Like time travel? I don't know. So drop it. So how do I know if I have one or not? Is there like a test I can take or something? Well, sort of. But first, have you noticed anything weird or unusual in the past months? Like tiny hunches that turned out to be true, or people treating you in a different way? Has anything changed after you've been awakened? You mean apart from the fact that my whole life and understanding of the world has been effectively turned upside down? I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind. Maybe it's just one of those you have to activate with resonance first. I'm willing to volunteer for the sake of science. Just a disclaimer, though, if you end up seeing something indecent, that's entirely on you, buddy. No compensation for moral damage and stuff. Oh, go ahead. Try your luck. But what do I do exactly? Just touch my hand and set out a bit of power. It should come back like a vibration and might see or feel things depending on what your quirk is. Anyway, it's easier to explain in practice, so just give it a go. Okay. Just watching us? What if we just stayed like this for like ever? And? Did you feel anything? Except for the energy kicking back at me in a weird pulsating kind of way? No, not really. Guess I just don't have any special powers. Nonsense. A single negative result doesn't have to mean anything. It might just be whatever ability you possess isn't activated by a particular person or at this exact moment. Exactly. Take mine, for example. It's highly conditional and won't trigger unless I have enough info to connect the dots. And even the outcome might change depending on the circumstances. So it's a bit of a hit or a miss. Well, that's kind of reassuring, but also very curious. And I know you won't give away the details, but has it ever worked on me? Maybe. Alright, try me now. Just don't use whatever you see against me, okay? Who knows that unsettling truths you might uncover? Sure. Don't worry, if his quirk was about discovering embarrassing stuff, it would have already worked on me. Besides, we've been through most of it together anyway, so I'd say you're safe in that department. Yeah, but you know that's not what I mean. There's more to one's privacy than just embarrassing stuff. Right. Still, I wouldn't stress about it too much. There might come a day you'll want to tell him yourself anyway. I sure don't want to talk about it now, so if you could just... Anyway, go on, Q. Give me your best. Hit me with your best shot. My earbud keeps falling out of my ear. Whoa, you saw the way that they're holding our hand? Whoa, that's not platonic at all, guys. Sorry. Sorry, if you hold your friend's hand that way, y'all aren't platonic. There's a way to platonically hold hands and that ain't it. You don't have to hold his whole hand like that. Ren? Hush. It'd be enough if you just touched it. I know, but I want to. And it might just save him from landing on the ground if he loses his balance due to the returning wave. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, for safety. He got his hands buckled up. It is gay to hold hands. I said it. T would think so. From a little resonance kick? Oh, please, Milo. That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard. It's not an excuse at all. I've had people fall to their knees or even faint from trying to work their quirks on me, Ren. So believe me when I say a bit of precaution won't hurt. Oh, you're just talking out of your hat now. There's no way it's that strong. Well, want to see for yourself then? No point in arguing when you can just disapprove it with a simple test, right? Sure. Excuse me for a second, Q. I need to show Mr. Skeptic here that not everything is always the way he wants. Blast him out of the fucking seat. Here, my whole hand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. I like that grab. That's so in character. What the hell, Milo? I've never felt resonance like this before. I know, I'm special like that. No, this is not what a normal pulse should feel like. And not the way I remembered it either. I mean, it was already above the average level when we awakened you, but this... How's this even possible? Well, it's just my guess, but it probably changed right before I became a master. After that one incident, I'd rather not go back to, which is also the most likely reason why I have 2 quirks. I think it might have worked as a second awakening of sorts. Huh? Interesting theory. I don't think I've ever heard of such cases before. Again, sorry for my notifications on my phone. But I've also never met anyone who'd gone through the same thing as you, so anything's possible, I guess. And speaking of quirks, I really didn't need to see that. That's what you get for doubting me. What did you see, Ren? Tell us. Okay, Q's turn now. Toss away. I like the way they hold their hand. Whoa, that hit like a damn truck. I know, sorry about that. But did you see anything? No. Unless stars count, I guess. Aw. Okay, try red now. Last chance to uncover some dirt. Very funny, but I have nothing to be ashamed of. Yet. Ah. Still anything unsavory shall stay between the 2 of us, you hear me? Maybe. Depends on what I see. Sure. Nothing! Cute, please! We don't dislike red. What is this? They're like, it's weird for us to touch. Just a finger! Oh, goodness. I love that. Nothing again. Didn't have any high hopes about this, but somehow I'm still disappointed. Don't let it discourage you, Q. Maybe it just hasn't manifested yet. It's only been half a year since you joined after all. Oh my god, it's been 6 months. Fuck. It might kick in any day now. Some people are just more resistant to magical influences than others. And even if you don't have one, so what? Sure, it's nice to have an additional power, but it doesn't mean you're any less of a mage. It's just different for everyone, just like Milo said. And it's one less factor you have to take into account when choosing a specialization. If you say so. Yep. So, have you made up your mind yet? Which field of magic do you want to research from now on? Transmutation! I ain't sticking with fucking... I'm sorry, Red. I don't... Nah. Where Milo goes, we go. I don't care if I'm simping. I'm doing it on purpose. Is this really a choice? Yeah. We just fingered. Like... We put the finger on it. That's what I meant to say. Everyone picks transmutation. Does everybody? I thought I could try my hand at transmutation. I love the idea of reshaping stuff on the fly. I'd like to experiment with it further. Oh, lovely. I guess my constant blabbering must have been interesting enough then. I was worried you'd been bored to death by now. I would pick practical. That's good for you, hero. Unfortunately, I am a simple creature. Let's go. I love transmutation for one very specific reason I'll disclose later. Ooh, the power of sipping have prevailed. Honestly, look, it's been useful to us. We killed one hobo and it did get us out of a little bit of a bind. So, it's utility based in some senses. It just depends on how you apply it. What? Of course not. Well, isn't that a surprise? Too bad, though. I think you'd excel in utility magic if you give it a chance. Look, it ain't too late. I could always swap schools later on. I can learn both, but I guess your ambitions do lie somewhere else. Ren, you and I are about to scrap. Come on, Ren. You have so many apprentices already. Let me have a promising student once in a while, too. You make it sound like I snatched them before they could reach your office. Half of my apprentices only came to me after they've been rejected by you. It's not that I would let you have any. It's you who turned them down in the first place. Yeah, because they didn't care about transmutation at all. And they failed the test, so I had every right not to accept their applications. Hi, Chris! How are you? Yes, our ambitions lie somewhere else. I confirm it. I admit. Oh, so I take it you're going to test Quentin too? You know, just so it's fair to all the other candidates you rejected? Of course I am. What are you even trying to imply? I hold everyone to the same standards, no matter if they're friend or not. Very well. His future is still to be decided, then. And if Milo's standards prove to be utterly unattainable yet again, you're more than welcome to join my school, Quentin. I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. Oh, I won't. I know you'd take him in just to spite me. Now, if you'll excuse me. It was nice to chat and all, but I need to head back to the castle and take care of my responsibilities. Yeah, I'm gonna check out too. I have a date with a cute herbalist lady at the... I want to go with you. Just a seat. At the art gallery this afternoon. I need some time to psych myself up for it. You got it, June. You got it in the bag. Really? The one who bought you coffee and insisted on reading your palm? Ooh, the one she texted us about? Yep. She kept coming back for refills and left me her number with the tip. Can you believe it? Yes, I can! I thought she was just being friendly. Same. Aw, how lovely. Have fun then, June. I want to hear all about her when you get back. I know. You guys have fun too. Ren is so salty. The inching. So, do you have places to be too, or can I borrow some of your time, boyfriend? I'd love to discuss the... Evil, Milo, evil! You read our palm. Not read our palm, but you read our energy. I'd love to discuss the details of our future cooperation. Sure, I'll be happy to. You might want to stop calling me your boyfriend, though. People might get the wrong idea, you know. What, are you ashamed of me now? Or is it that going out with someone as girly as me would ruin your reputation as a gay guy? What reputation? I don't think I have any reputation to begin with, so that would hardly be an issue. I meant it the other way around, actually. I know what you meant, silly. But don't think for a second that I'd be embarrassed to be seen with you. I'd never turn my back on a friend because of other opinions. And besides, the whole fake dating thing might have its perks after all, especially for fiction. Gay street cred! It would probably deter some of the more persistent guys if I paraded you around for a bit. Some people just can't take no for an answer, you know? Yeah. Really? Well, in that case, you can parade me around all you want. Ooh, Milo walks cute like a damn dog. I love it. Respectfully. I owe you as much for making you put up with my lack of spine. Oh yeah? You think you can handle some hand-holding and light smooches too? For credibility's sake, I'd say. You just love teasing me, don't you? I mean, honestly, Q's so cute, I'd probably do the exact same thing. And, like, I'm the Milo in this situation, but if somebody did this to me, I'd be the Q in this situation. Because I'm the flirter, not the flirtee, you know? I'm gonna disintegrate. Why? You're making it so rewarding, I can't help myself. Unless it's making you uncomfortable, then I'll do my best to stop. No, it's fine. I'm just not used to that kind of banter, I guess. Well, as long as you don't mind. I mean, it's not like I'm doing it out of spite. I genuinely enjoy the time we spend together. And now we'll get to hang out even more since you picked my school. I couldn't dream of a better development. What do you say like that? Why, I'm just as thrilled to work with you. Hey, but our friendship aside, do you think I made the right choice? I mean, I know this is what I want to do, but I guess I'm worried I won't be able to meet your expectations. You did mention you hold your apprentices to high standards, and my casting is still kind of mediocre, so... Oh, shush. Did Ren's snide remarks make you second-guess yourself? You don't really think I'd set you up for failure, right? Well, maybe. Come on now. I wouldn't expect you to excel in complex spells straight out of elementary because they're just unrealistic. But you just graduated with flying colors, so the test is just a formality. And what you might lack in skill, you surely make up for with dedication, right? I happily want hero. I'm gonna check it all for them. Not gonna lie, if my future beloved pulled a Milo on me like this too, I'd just die. So sage. see, Butter, you gotta do just the Uno reverse card. You gotta be the pursuer, you know, and then they can't get you. Maybe that's why I do it. It's like I'm scared people are gonna flirt with me, and then I'm gonna lose all the power, and I don't want to lose the power. I want the ball in my court. You know what I mean? But I'm crazy. I won't hesitate to kick you out if you slack off, though, so don't take my leniency for granted. I take my work very seriously. Of course. I'll do my best to keep up. Lovely. But I'm so glad you picked transmutation, you know? There are only 4 of us in the whole castle. Everyone's always busy doing their own thing, so it gets lonely at times. So I think it'll be nice to work together, you and me. I'll be looking forward to that. Me too. Speaking of, have you already thought of topics you'd like to research? Maybe a particular material you'd be interested in working with? No, not yet. But I'm open to suggestions, so if there's some side stuff you'd rather offload to someone else, I could do that too. And I'd like to keep perfecting my shield if that's not a problem. Not at all. As long as you do your part researching transmutation, that is. You could probably combine the two and find ways to make physical barriers with transmutational spells too. Ooh. Learn to raise a wall out of the ground or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Though, I'm not sure how well it'll hold against a missile or two. I mean, we could test it out. Worst case scenario, we blow up the town, but it's a small price to pay for science. Now you're talking like a researcher. Jokes aside, though, what's so appealing about this particular spell? You seem so hooked on this idea from very first you saw me using it. Why? Evasive answer. Honest answer. Nah, we're gonna be honest with Milo. We'll lie to Mrs. Connell, but I ain't lying to Milo. Partially for silly, idealistic reasons, I guess, but I'll spare you the details because it's honestly kind of laughable. No, tell me. I won't laugh, I promise. Well, it's just that, growing up, I didn't have a lot of things most people would consider normal, you know? And the things I did have and care for were taken away from me, so I spent the better part of my life yearning. Aww, that's so sad, but true. Oh, it was the piner, not the piney. Yearning for warmth or affection or whatever you want to call it. And so, I thought that if I did eventually find those things, or people, again, then I'd do anything in my power to protect them. I just saw that shield as my chance to make it happen. Silly, I know. But the thought gave me a sense of purpose, so... That's not silly at all, Q. And you did use it to protect me from a gruesome death, so I guess that worked out in the end. Not that I'm implying anything, obviously, but... No, you're right. That's exactly why I did it. Because I care. About you. Oh, you're making me blush now. Not my loving like, oh shit. I care about you too, you know. Now what? They're so pretty that I can't tear my gaze away. But it makes me wonder, was I affected by the quirk of theirs too? I mean, even if we were, we do also like them, so it's probably just amplifying it, I think. That's just a bit of me. Did I actually fall for them, or do I just find them attractive and spell the rest? I mean, at first for sure. Now, no. Or maybe even me thinking they're pretty was caused by his charm? Because that'd be a rather depressing thought. Say, did you really see nothing when you touched my hand? Or were you just courteous enough to not let the others know? No, I really didn't see anything. Why, are you hiding some dark secrets or something? Cultist upbringing, illegitimate children, tax evasion? No. Milo, the tax evader. No, it's just the arsony that they're hiding. Though it probably seems so from the way I asked, didn't it? No, I'm just being paranoid, I guess. There are things in my past I don't like going back to. Painful memories from before Millbrook and everything that came with it. Things I wouldn't want anyone to see, you know? Yeah, I kind of get that, actually. It almost seems like a different life since I moved here. You could say I had to burn some bridges to get where I am now. But in a good kind of way, so... Actually, there is one more reason I wanted to learn that shield spell, you know. I needed it for self-defense, because, well... I don't know how relevant it is to you or your life in general, but since we're friends and stuff, I should probably mention I've got people going after me, and it could potentially get dangerous if we hung out in public. What, really? But we're not talking about law enforcement or anything, right? You're not some wanted criminal, are you? No. If anything, they're the ones acting against the law, and I'm telling you this because I like that it's just... I wouldn't want to cause you trouble by being around. So I'll understand if you'd rather keep your distance now that you know. Keep my distance? Oh, please, Q. As if I wasn't already at risk. That only means we're both wanted people. Big deal. We run away together. It'll be fine. We'll just have to be careful and watch each other's backs, right? Right. So, do you need help, or... Oh, no. June's got me covered already, so it's fine. Thanks for offering, though. Guess that goes without saying, but you can count on me, too, if you ever need it. So, you told June first, huh? I would have thought you'd seek assistance from your girlfriend first. But maybe you don't trust me as much as I'd assumed. What? I love it! Honestly, all these scenes so far have been so much fun. I feel like I haven't been talking about, like, any of it. It's just, like, the dialogue's flowing, we're flowing, the ugh. I'm living. Good kind of way, killing and transmutating. Whoopsie. Q, the king of euphemisms. I do trust you, but I didn't want to bother you when you have more important things to do. No need to get all flustered. I was just kidding. You did come to me when you needed a discharge, so I'll give you that. Right. Not to be rude or anything, but there's a message flying circles over your head. Oh yeah, I forgot about it too. Oh, I know. I was hoping it returned to the sender if I ignored it long enough, but apparently not. Me as fuck, holy shit. Sigh. Let's see. Alright, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our sweet tea time is over. One of my apprentices had an accident with a live specimen in the transmutation lab. I wonder what kind of monstrosity he managed to cook up this time. An accident? Anything serious? Probably no more than a botched spell, but he still requests my assistance. Sorry to run off like this, but I need to take care of it before he gets out of confinement and gives someone a heart attack. This is a little ominous, I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like it's being downplayed slightly, and I think transmutation can be used in a very, like, scary way. I'll see you soon, though, okay? Yeah, sure. Take care. You too. Goodbye, Milo. The apprentice heart. Wait, the apprentice is relevant? Aww. And the little snake sticker. Cute. Coffee. Oh, he sketches. Is that Milo with the butterflies? I'm fucking on. Oh, and it is Milo. Simp. And the potato chips on the floor. What flavor? Do you think it's salt and vinegar? I hope it's salt and vinegar. Big ass phone. Cute. I like it. This thing about Milo's quirk. I can't stop thinking about it. Could it be that I only fell for them because of it? Because if that's the case, it kind of makes me question my whole reason for staying here. I mean, I still don't think Milo deserves to die just because the organization wanted them gone, but at the same time, I'm not sure I would have hesitated and saved them if there were no feelings involved. Okay, using our powers for the right reasons, this is what I would do. Is it possible that I bet my entire life on something that might not even be real? I mean, they're really your friend though, Q. And how do I know if it is real or not? I like how I look closer to the phone as if it's going to show me anything. I'm pleased to announce that Something and Cream accepted the offering. Seems like you've been forgiven. Oof. Seriously though, my dumb children dine better than me these days, I effing swear. Those cans you got must have got more than my weekly groceries. I was just thinking dinner want to come with my treat. Damn, I wasn't asking for charity, but I won't say no to free food. I'll be right there. Why did you tell me about Milo's quirk? I thought I had feelings for them, but after today I'm not so sure. What if it's all just a spell and nothing more? I like that we're exploring this, though. This is very interesting. Why, thank you for asking me about my date. It was delightful. Yeah, okay, that's true, too. June, I'm serious. Ugh, feelings are feelings, dude. Who cares if they're caused by magic or by chemicals in your brain? If you feel, it's real. End of story. I mean, that's true, too. And I did tell you before, that's just how well you listen to what I say. Correct. Well, I care, because making someone love you with magic feels forced, and I don't want that. It's like I've been tricked into liking them. What the hell am I supposed to do now? What do you mean? I thought you wanted to stay friends. Oh. And she got us there. I do, but that's not really what this is about. You're right. Forget it. Look, Hugh, even if your crush on Milo was caused by a spell, they didn't do it on purpose, okay? Don't throw away your friendship because of something like that. You didn't need to tell me this. Good. So, now that that's settled, be a friend, and let me gush about my date, okay? Sure, gush away. Ugh, this doesn't help me at all. It does. You're just not receptive to it right now. Nom nom nom. I like the little animation. It's cute. This whole thing's very cute. Okay, so let's think about it logically for a second. I might have left the organization and put my life on the line because of some questionable feelings. That much is certain, but it doesn't really matter if that reason was legitimate or not. What's done is done. This is my life now, and the only thing I can do is make sure the past doesn't get in the way of it. The rest will have to sort itself out. Somehow. Oh, drink time. Apologies for large gulps. Your girl thirsty. Oh, this is pretty. See, I told you the test would just be a formality. You've been worrying for nothing, Q. Well, you did give me a few hints here and there. Sure, but it's the end result that counts. A hint won't help you if you don't have the skills, right? No. Now, enough about the test. I wanted to show you the transmutation lab. This is where we conduct our experiments. For easier cleanup and damage control. Damage control? Yeah, sounds serious, but it's mostly to make sure any failed experiments don't escape into the wild. Oh, and speaking of, Vale, can you come over here for a second? Oh, hello. Sup, boss? Hi. What's this? It's a surprise inspection. Shut up, Chime. Taps. What's this, a surprise inspection? I wasn't playing games under the desk this time, I swear. I don't believe you. He's the reason I had to disclose. He's the reason transmutation is the right choice. Well, I'm glad. Milo was alone a good enough reason, but this. And also, okay, now hold up. I'm processing. So, Milo had Vale here the whole time and still sought us out. We can't compete, guys. He's not a Mega Day. I'm sorry. He's tall. And I'm usually not the kind of person who cares about that kind of stuff, but he's cute. He's got like a little piercing, and I like his demeanor. Oh no. Sounds suspicious, but okay. No, I'm here to introduce our new team member. This is Quaint and Hawthorne. I want to give you a tour around the lab and explain the safety rules. Oh yeah. Sure thing, boss. Anything for you. Charming as ever. Q, this is Vale Brooks, our resident organic fusion specialist. He's the one responsible for creating the walking monstrosity I mentioned the other day. Sheesh, boss. Why do you go around telling people about my failures? I'm hurt. What happens in the transmutation lab should forever stay in the transmutation lab. Well, you did cut our tea time short when you sent the distress message, so you deserve a little teasing. Plus, it was just to explain why I needed to go. I wouldn't change my plans for anything less than a literal disaster. Oh, you're too cruel, boss. I'll never live it down now. I like that they call Milo boss. I love it, my Feral. Oh gosh, we got butter sipping for Red, chive sipping for Vale, me sipping for everybody. Like, let's relax. There's a lot. No, I'm just joking. Never relax. This stream is not the place to relax. Maybe he's wearing contacts? Are the girls in today? I wanted to ask about their research goals for the quarter. Nah, Abby went to work in the field and Lily took the day off to visit a relative or something. I've been withering away in solitude all day. I see. Well, I've got some other stuff to sort out, but you can have a little chat with Q while you show him around. And don't mess with him, alright? No worries, boss. I'll take care of the newbie. Poor Q. I'll come pick you up later, Q. Bye-bye. Yeah. I feel like I'm about to do the same voice for both characters. Sorry. Okay then. The boss says to show you around, so let Big Bro Vale get you up to speed. Come on. Just a little bit more confident. Take care of me, man. But where's the appealing contacts? You know what? Based. Because I had contacts and I hated them, so I went back to my glasses. Glasses for the win. But why Vale, by the way? I'm tempted. And here the materials storage. You can fill in weekly form and we'll supply you with whatever you need. I mean, unless it's something super expensive, but what kind of stuff do you specialize in anyway? Nothing yet, I don't think. I was hoping to try different things and see what sticks. Huh. So are you like the boss's boyfriend or something? No. Yes? Technically, I guess. I mean, we're not together, but I'm supposed to act as their boyfriend when they need it. Wait. So, which is it then? Let's go with no, then. Okay. Well, as long as it works for you two. This isn't uncomfortable. Anyway, sorry for the straightforward question, but it's been such a long time since we've had a new recruit. It's kind of weird that the boss took you in if you're not specialized in anything yet. That's definitely not the way they've been doing things until now. Uh-huh. But anyway, welcome aboard. Feel free to hit me up if you need anything, yeah? Man, I'm so glad to finally have another guy on the team. We should go out and have a drink sometime, just you and me. Okay, let's go. Sure. Yeah. Now I've got a level to beat. I mean, I've got a project to finish. You can try out some spells or look around on your own. Make yourself at home. Okay, thanks. There it goes. He seems alright. I might take him up on that offer to hang out. Aw, cute with a friend. I mean, nice to have a guy friend to play games with. Yeah, you guys can play Valorant together. I don't know. I don't know. What do the guys play? Overwatch. What kind of games does Q play? I do like broad shoulders. Cannot lie. I cannot tell a lie. I like everything. I'm one of those, I really don't have a type, but like I know what I like when I see it. Heading out to the lab to test out a banger idea. Come assist me for some bonding time? It's from Vale, but immediately we're already friends. Banger idea. Okay, he talks like me. What the fuck? It's from Vale, but what's with the kissy face? He's just silly. Is he hitting on me? I don't know. Ask him. Okay, we're going. This is fun. I don't know where this is going, but I'm down. Okay, why not? Yeah, it might be fun. Exactly. This is not a choice. It wasn't a choice. You saw. It was like, okay. There was only hesitation because I had to save. Hey, are you doing anything right now? I was planning on it. I'd like to take you someplace, but fuck. Shit, I already promised to help out Vale. What do I do now? Don't give me a... No, we have to decline. We have to decline. We made a split decision. We got to stick it through. Plus, Milo's needs to chase us a little bit. You know what I mean? Just saying. Not get lost, Milo, but we made an agreement to go with one person. You got to stick it through. That's just respect. Damn, it'd be way too awkward to cancel last minute. And Vale did ask me first, so exactly. Sorry, I was just heading out to meet with Vale, so maybe some other time? Oh, okay. Yeah. I shouldn't have assumed. Okay, I know it's a little evil of me, but I kind of like seeing Milo a little, like, disappointed. Because Milo gets everything that they kind of want right now, from us specifically, as they should. But, you know, we're not just easy, okay? We might have based our entire, like, identity around Milo right now. But we've got options, even if they're just friend options, okay? So, there. See you. You will see us, Milo. We're in your school. Don't make me feel guilty. Shit. Chai, please. I'm trying to stay strong. Honestly, yes, so let Milo pine for Q instead. Yeah, yes, exactly. Were they actually disappointed? Probably. Maybe I should have humored them after all. No, we made an arrangement. Respect is important. And also, you don't cancel on your friends for your romantic interest, okay? That's mean. That's mean, okay? Your friends are just as important as your romantic prospects. Sleepy? Probably. Yeah, I stayed up late trying to beat one boss in Itch.io. Always had him about a dozen times or so, but he kept regenerating and steamrolling me with the special. But finally, I beat him down to 0 with a sliver of life left. And then bam, second phase. Oh! One shot me in a flash. Okay, what about this? Q gets Milo, I get Vale, Butter gets Red, Joy gets the rest of the characters, which includes June, so I'm down. We all win. We all win. And... wait. Fuck. It was like, wait, Q and Milo would not take me. It's like, I'd push Q out of the way for Milo instead. Try to compete with me, Q. I'm just joking. I got so mad I threw the controller at the wall. I'm saltier than seawater, man. So disappointed. All that lost sleep was for nothing in the end. I know that all too well, though. I'm a bit ashamed to admit it. But I could make coffee if you want. It might do you good. Oh, that'd be great, man. Just remember, put lids on the cups, yeah? I don't want to ingest some nasty byproduct that might be floating around. Yo, the fact that T could have been Vale, I'm just saying, like, if T looked like Vale and acted like Vale, then the Milo versus T thing would have actually been really hard for me. I'm gonna be so real. Like, been, like, at a chokehold. But luckily, we get to just thrive right now. Just remember, put lids on the cups, yeah? I don't want to ingest some nasty byproduct that might be floating around. Okay. I know. I'll be right back. Oh, but since you're already going that way, stop by the storage and fetch me a new sprout for the fusion, yeah? I want to start over with a different base. Sure. What's he up to? He is iconic. T will have his moment. I am holding out for that. And wait, you said the rest of the characters were fucking T. Okay, I meant to say this at the beginning of the stream, but it's relevant now, so I should probably bring it up. Shitting on characters, like, even if I don't really hate T, it's fine. Like, I know he serves a purpose in the narrative. And, like, we're only really given scenes, and, like, I do see inklings of him being, like, actually caring for Q, and obviously he's probably struggling with his sexuality and so on and so forth. So, like, there is a lot there, and I will give him the time to prove me wrong, basically. But it is fun for me to shit on a character. So if I do it, it's mainly just because I think it's funny to, and not because I actually hate them that much, if that makes sense. So try not to take it too personally. There you go. Fresh new plan and a cup of the good stuff. Thanks, man. Preach. What the hell? It's delicious. Did you sprinkle some kind of magic in our lab brew? Nah, I brought my own. The lab coffee tastes a little burnt to me. Besides, I'm more of a light roast kind of guy anyway. Bad taste. Dark roast all the way. Alright, cool. I guess I found myself a work husband then. Do not call us that, Vale. Don't flirt with us. No more shitty coffee for me. I'm not sure what that means, but the lab does have funds for restocking storage, doesn't it? Yes, we are yours. We're going after Milo. We could use some of it to buy a better coffee. I don't know, man. The budget barely fits everything we need as is. We sometimes fight for the last bar of copper like our lives depend on it. And the girls play dirty too. The girls play dirty too. Can't you reuse the materials from the previous experiments, though? It should make no difference if you revert them back to the way they were, no? Yeah, I wish. You know that transmuted matter absorbs the energy you put into the spell, right? So the more times you transmute an object, the more energy you need to break it down anyway. It gets pretty hard the third time, and almost impossible the fourth and above that. Well, at least for the average person, I mean. The boss could have probably pushed it in 6 or 7 times if they tried. But why would they if they can afford to buy those base materials in bulk, right? It's just easier this way. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. What? That's basics of the basics, dude. How did you even get past the entrance exam? I don't know, I just transmuted what was given to me. Guess you don't need to understand the theory to make it work. Well, yeah, but what about the written part? The written part? We're getting special treatment? Okay, this is kind of messed up. Like, I get it. Like, we're probably just kind of unnatural. But like, come on. He said he wasn't going to, they said that they weren't going to treat us differently, and they're kind of treating us differently. Which, honestly, slay. But also, no! It's unfair to the other students. It's unfair to Vale. Chime, I will make that side game. If only to see you go wild, that would be fun. I want to see it now, too. Stay on track for Milo. The written part. Yeah, the test on the theoretical applications and... Oh, dang it. The boss skipped the written part for you? Phew. Now that's a shocker. They must really, really like you, then. I mean, we're friends, so... Oh, look at you blushing at the very thought. Someone's crushing real hard here. Hey, yeah, it's Chime in the chat. Well, tough luck, man. At least you're doing your part, so I won't complain. Alright, back to the project now. Write down my observations as I go, yeah? Sure. Ooh. Sorry, I was thirsty. Ooh. You gonna do it again? Yeah. Hi, Milo. Hi. You know you're always welcome to visit, but I'd rather you actually use the door next time. I could have been polishing my wand. You don't use a wand. I mean the other wand. Oh. Well, that was so bad, Q. No, I knew what he meant. So bad. You still laugh, though, so I'll take it as a win. Right. Right. Anyway, I just figured you'd have enough decency not to do it in your kitchen is all. That's fair. That would be really weird. It's not weird to masturbate in your own house, but it is weird to masturbate in your kitchen. What? You've been warned for the future, though. Why, thanks for the heads up. I'll keep it in mind the next time I plan to be indecent in my own house. Will you keep me in mind when you put that plan into action, too? Milo! Playing with fucking fire, dude. Playing with fire! Love that for them. I love them so much, guys. I cannot express it enough. Every time I spend more time with Milo, my love just gets deeper and deeper. It's an infinite well. Don't call me out like that! Yes, yes. Not only did we get to hang out with the hot hunk guy, we also got to get our guy, like our person, to care about us more. This is everything. Just kidding, but my oh my, was I right to come here? It's the charm. Milo's charming me. Holy shit! I didn't know it went that deep. I can always count on you to lighten up the mood, even when everything else fails. Did something happen? Yeah, well, the usual. I just came back from a date and... I take it didn't go well then, huh? Oh, it was positively awful. Easily the worst date of the month. Even worse than the religious nut guy, and he was strong contender for the prestigious Walking Red Flag Award. Oh god, I dated a religious guy. A Wattpad fanfic. Milo's polishing Q's blonde, and suddenly magic burst out. Chris, love that. Thank you for typing that. You're welcome here. You were always welcome, but now you're doubly welcome. But at least he only waited until the third date to tell me I'd burn in hell for my self-indulgent ways, so I didn't waste any more time than I had to. Do never apologize. Especially in this damn stream. Well, sorry to hear that it didn't work out. What was the deal with this one then? You know, same old issue. She didn't like my own sense of self getting in the way of her fantasies. 'Cause how dare I be a person with goals and opinions when she wants me to be exactly as she imagined, right? As if that wasn't enough, she was also another one of those baby crazy chicks, only looking to get a kid out of me. Jeez. Not that it's even possible. I mean, I would have wanted it even if it was, but that's a different story altogether. I took that functionality out for a reason. Oh. Yeah. I just want someone to love me for me, you know? Not for the things they think I could give them. Would you say it's selfish to expect that from a partner? I think... Sorry, I'm late. I had to go to the store. Carrot, it's been a lot. Good on you for going to the store. It does not matter that you're late. Thank you for dropping by. Holy shit. We saw Vale. Love Vale. Yeah? And then now Milo's pursuing us a little bit more because we canceled on Milo. Well, we didn't cancel on Milo. We just stuck with our plans with Vale and didn't cancel our plans with Vale to go see Milo. And now Milo is on us now. I'm so happy to... Yeah, it's a simp fest. Everybody's been like, I want this person and I want this person. Like, we're all just a lot today. Love it. It's a thirsty stream. The selfish thing is demanding someone to change just so they can fit your fantasy. I mean, I know people have their preferences and stuff, but to force them on another person? I don't really get it. Ignore it. But I should probably get that. No! Right. Stop Q. It's June. It's fine. Stop Q. Want to go get wasted at a party? Oh, and Milo is here too. I hope I didn't interrupt whatever you two were doing. What was that about a party? You're coming, right? We're having a little gathering with food and music at a friend's house. Nothing too fancy, but I assure you it'll be magical. I don't know, June. I'm not really the outgoing type, so... Oh, but I would love to have a night out for once. As long as you agree to be my caretaker, June. And I'm sure you will since you're such a wonderful friend. Oh, no. Not this time, Milo. It's absolutely conflicting with my plans to get plastered with the girls' night. I'd hate to flake out on them last minute. Oh, come on, June. You know I can't go otherwise. Pretty please. I love you, but no. Final answer. Why don't you ask Q, though? He's your friend, too, so it should be fine if you go with him, right? I'd say so, but... Would you do it for me, Q? Do what? I just need someone to keep an eye on me while we party. Someone I can trust, might I add. And you saved my life just the other day, so... Oh, but there's just this one thing. You can't drink. At all. Not even a sip throughout the night. Though I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem for you, would it, Q? Unlike other people I thought I could call my friends. Not Milo, like... I love them. Their dynamic is so fun. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of it either, so I love their, like, little snarky banter to each other. Honestly, if there's a competition between Milo and June, I don't know who I'd pick, because I love them both a lot. Good thing I don't have to. I mean, sure, I don't drink anyway, but it's just an odd request. Why do you need someone to do that? Oh, you know. Just in case anyone wanted to target me while I was not in my most presentable state, so to say. Being tipsy is already a disadvantage, but there are also certain casting-related limitations. Magic can backfire in unpredictable ways when you are drunk, so it's better to avoid using it altogether. Oh yeah, I can only imagine. Wait, so that means you're basically defenseless if you drink? Yep, pretty much. But it's no big deal as long as I have someone sober with me. It's kind of like a designated driver, except not. Most likely scenario, you won't even have to do anything. Just stick around and make sure I get home in one piece, easy. I don't know, Milo. It sounds kind of dangerous if you ask me. Maybe you shouldn't risk exposing yourself like this. It'd be the perfect opportunity for anyone looking to take you out. Oh, come on now. It's a house party among friends, not a public event with crowds or strangers. No need to assume the worst. Besides, nobody would recognize me in party clothes, so it's just a precaution anyway. It wouldn't hurt to have a little fun once in a while, What do you say, Q? I can't think of anyone else I could ask, and you were technically supposed to be my bodyguard, so... okay, I'll do it. If only for my own peace of mind. Lovely. I'll be counting on you then. Yeah. Oh, this is exciting! Just like the good old times, isn't it, June? Now come on. We need to prepare for the party. There are still like 3 more hours before it starts. No time to waste then. Bye, Q. We'll see you there. Wait, see me where exactly? Oh, I'll send you a message with all the details. Don't worry about it. Just be there on time. Oh, the hand on the back. Okay. Jude's like, I don't want to fucking do this. Just the proof this game is full of cuties. Not gonna lie, I said prevail, but Milo. Jude roars. What about Ren Uwu? I like more joyful people, but you could add Q to my list. I love Q. I like Q too. I'm someone they can trust. What a joke. Milo would surely change their mind if they knew who I really am. But maybe it's better that I agree to keep an eye on them. I won't let them make the same mistake twice. If they want to keep them safe, I'll make damn sure no one will touch a hair on their pretty head. Oh. Very sweet. I forgot about the baseball cap. Alright, this must be the address Milo sent me. Loud music, check. Wild screams, check. Way too many people, check. Fuck, maybe it wasn't just a good idea after all. I was supposed to lay low and pretend to be dead. And though it doesn't seem like the organization figured out my little trick yet, who's to say they didn't send more people to investigate the society? It would be really bad if anyone were to recognize me here. Oh, you made it cute! Okay, worth it. They look so cute. It's fine. Oh, you made it cute. I'm so glad. I was starting to think you bailed on me. Pretty. Like, every thought that was in his head, like, I'm scared, this might not be a good idea, all this different shit. The second we saw Milo, we were like, wait, what? What was going on? Huh? Oh, everything's fine now, actually. We love that for you, Q. Never change. And Jude. I love their outfits. Killing it. Hey, yeah, sorry, I lost track of time working on a script for work. But I'm all up and ready for guarding duty now, so... Lovely. I'd be so bummed out if all those preparations for nothing, you know? I spent a while putting everything together and even made the dress myself. Wow! Do you like it? Yeah, you look very pretty. And so does June, of course. Both of you look amazing. I don't need your lame-ass compliments, buddy. She's like, give me something better next time. She's not gonna be... I love June, dude. Oh, she's wearing the lesbian flag. Holy shit. I should have picked up on that. That was just me being blinded by Milo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, June. You deserved better. I'm sorry. He's sporting that hoodie like a boss. Yeah, he didn't even try to like get dressed into something a little bit nicer for the occasion. It's like, nah, sticking to the same old. Q with the baseball cap has the vibes of hello, fellow kids to me, and it cracks me up. Well, it wasn't planned, then it was like subconscious. You knew. Well, I sure don't mind, so please don't hold back with the flattery, Q. I'll gladly take June's share as well if she doesn't care for it. Me! Oh, really? I thought you were over people throwing lazy compliments at you. Yeah, but it's hardly the same thing, isn't it? Shitty pickup lines from creepy men don't really count as compliments. They're just means to an end. I might have to wear something more boyish next time just to keep them away. Anyway, it's nice to chit-chat and all, but now that Q's here, I can finally get something stronger than soda, so I'm gonna head to the drinks table and fix myself a glass. Talk to you later, okay? Sure. Watching. Hey, can you stop staring and come here for a second? I need a word with you. Oh, yeah, what is it? Come on, Q! Hello? Is anybody there? Oh, it's just a little headache prevention. There's a bunch of people I don't know in here, so we need to hide you from view. Just in case someone might be on the lookout for you, you know? I'd rather not take any chances. Oh, okay. But hide me, how? Don't tell me you want me to wear those kind of glasses and mustache disguise. Yeah, do that. No, silly. I'll cast a little spell to make you unnoticeable to people unless they know you're here, and they're actively looking for you. Should be enough to keep you out of trouble. Be careful, though, because if you touch someone or someone bumps into you, they will realize you're there. Might be hard on the dance floor, but I'm guessing you'd be sitting in on the wall anyway. Wait, so that means I won't have to talk to anyone unless I choose to? This is just perfect. He's so happy. Can you teach me the recipe? I would love to have that spell on me every day. Don't be such a recluse, Q. And keep your voice down from talking about spells, okay? Not everyone here is awakened. It was supposed to be mages only, but then someone brought a friend of a friend and a few people came uninvited. You know how it is. Now, stand still for a second, okay? I'll cast it real quick. It's a glamour spell, I think is what it's called. There you go, nice and hidden. And with that checked off, I'll be leaving Milo in your care. Don't let them out of your sight, you hear? That was not an issue. I feel like we can't keep our eyes off of them. I'll stick around for as long as I can, but I can't promise you I'll be here the whole night, so keep close to them and watch their drinks and step in if some creep gets too comfortable with his hands. Oh, and make damn sure they don't leave with anyone, okay? Milo gets a bit clingy when they drink, and we don't want anything unsavory to happen. Okay, so we're not supposed to be touched when we have the glamour spell on, but Milo literally, like, hugged us, like, earlier, so if they do some, like, similar thing like that, and they're a little dry, this is gonna go, like, it's gonna go good for a second, like, it's gonna be nice, but then it's gonna go bad, you know what I mean? Come on now. Okay, you've got it. Great. Time to find my girls and, down some cocktails. I'll see you around, Q. Yeah, see you. And they're both gone. Now here I am all alone in a house full of strangers. I didn't really think this through, did I? Not that I could say no to Milo even if I did consider all the downsides first, but still. Better go inside and take a look around. It's okay, we could just be a fly on the wall. I'd use it every day. It could be very useful. Okay, located the snacks table in the bathrooms. Now what? Milo's at the drink table talking to some people, so I wouldn't want to impose, and June is nowhere to be seen. But there was a cat tree with its cute resident on the way here, so should I make a beeline for the kitty like the hermit that I am, or should I at least try to be social and expose myself to strangers' judgment? Kitty? Huh? Like, oh look, I'm an extrovert, but Q fucking isn't. Nah, we're going to the kitty. Yeah, okay, kitty it is, of course. That was a no-brainer, exactly. Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. Hello, do you mind if I hang around? We can, commiserate about the noise if you want. No? How about a piece of cheese then? Ah, I bet you're banned from the snacks table. Ah, yeah, there you go. Aren't you a cutie? I wish I knew what their name was. Doesn't look like there are any familiar faces in the crowd. Maybe it's safe to assume it's only locals here tonight? Though I should probably avoid anyone with covered wrist and an uncommon accent. I haven't been around the high numbers all that much, and I imagine a recon mission such as this would be the perfect opportunity to send out new assets. And if they spotted me without me knowing, they could easily blow my cover and put me at the top of both the organization and the society's hit list. I should have figured you'll just befriend the kitty and hug the wall if I leave you alone. You're really not the outgoing type, huh? But that's fine, too. There's a certain charm and shyness, you know? Do you want to dance? Oh, I'd love to, but I don't think I can. Oh my goodness. Her name is Omi. Oh, hello, Omi. Wouldn't want to step on your toes, or worse. Come on, it's not that hard. I'll show you the ropes. It'd be a waste not to give it a go since we're already here. Give me a hand. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, little guy, but I have to go. I'll sneak you some cheese pieces later, okay? Bye, Omi. Oh, we win. We win. So, what do? Give me your left hand and put your right hand on my back. Or just put your arms around me. I guess it doesn't really matter since the song is slow. It's not like we're in a dancing competition anyway. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Oh! Wow. They're so intimate. Holy shit. Like, I'm... So, how do you like it? It's really not that complicated once you learn the basics, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'm no dancer, but it does feel nice to sway to the music with you. It's calming. Like everything in the world is right for a change. Can't wait for it all to go wrong. Not summer. Calming, you say. Your heart is beating pretty fast, though. Yeah, but I mean, I don't have to worry about your safety when I hold you like this, so... Oh. Oh wow, I really did say that out loud, huh? Yeah, you did. As if I couldn't be any more obvious. Oh, Q. You're so sweet I could kiss you right now. Do it! Do it then! What? And you're, pretty frisky tonight, huh? Yeah, that's true, that's right, they might be a little drunk. Even more so than usual. Tell me, how many drinks did you have there, huh? Oh, just a little cocktail to start off the night. I hardly ever get the chance to let myself loose like this anymore, so even small amounts get to my head. I haven't had a proper drink in a year, I think. Really? Careful with the hard stuff, then. You wouldn't want to overdo it, would you? Oh, but that's why I have you, right? To keep me in line? Or at least make sure I get home without losing my dress or my dignity. College me might have been able to get away with all kinds of stuff, but with my current position, I doubt that'll go over well. Wait, so it means it's happening before you lost a dress while partying? No, not really. The song they're dancing to is based on a song I wrote back when I was a teenager and wanted to be a famous singer. Oh, I was commenting on the music. That is what I meant to ask before. It's not showing on my OBS, the desktop audio, but I'm glad that it can be heard. And it's not too loud. But it sounds really nice. Wouldn't that be a sight, though? Stockings, garters, lace undies. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Evil, this one is. Don't. I might pass out from the thrill of it. Who's gonna keep an eye on you, then? No worries. I'll just kiss you back to life if you do. Call it a perk of being my boyfriend. Even if it's just for show. Who is this? Okay, somebody's about to get punched. I immediately got violent. Immediately, the second I read that in my head, I was like, fist already up. Who the fuck are you? Get lost, dude. Like, I'll actually hurt you. What do you mean? Alright, you had your turn, rookie boy. I'll be the one taking her for a spin. I'm so sick already. Her? You mean them? I like Q's little evil look. I like it a lot. Wait! No! Their name is Lawrence? You can't do this to me, man. God. I'm gonna cry. Oh, wow. If it isn't my least favorite person in town. Sorry to disappoint you, Lawrence, but Q here is my designated dancing partner for the night. And look, I bit my tongue like 3 fucking times, but Q does remind me of Lawrence from my game Lord of Lies and Chris. It's like this weird combination between the two. There's a lot of fucking overlap. But every time he's around Milo, he really reminds me of fucking Lawrence, because that's exactly how Lawrence like responds to Gayla. But not you. And I hate you even more now for taking one of my favorite names ever. You bitch. So if you don't mind, No, I do fucking mind, Milo. Why are you doing this to me? Oh no, he's gonna have a British accent. You just won't make me jealous, don't you? Well, it may come as a shock to you, but I actually came here to enjoy myself, not to intimidate you with my party luck. And I'm truly sorry if you don't feel confident about your appearance, but I'm sure it's something you can get over in time. Confidence can be learned, you know. That's not what I meant, and you fucking know it. No? Then what, pray tell, could be bothering you? Because as far as I know, you have no business getting jealous of things that don't concern you. Huh? What the hell is going on here? That's a good question. I'm talking about us, Milo. We had it all. We were the finest couple to ever grace this town. Come on, Milo, you could do better than this. And you just had to ruin it with your selfish wishes. Funny. One could argue it's possible to ruin something that's already a total train wreck. And don't flatter yourself, please. Even if we were a fine couple, that was because of me, not you. Hell yeah! Haha, cheeky as ever, this one. Not gonna lie, if evil, why pretty? He's alright. He's alright. Yeah, he looks like Ron Weasley, so he deserves the accent. I'm sorry, it's so bad too. It's like not even a good accent in any way. But I've always loved that about you. We could bicker some more on the way home. Now tell the guy to get his dirty mitts off my property and come dance with me. As far as I'm aware, I'm not and have never been a property of yours. You're not doing yourself any favor talking about me like this and talking like that. Oh, come now. You know I like to tease you a little. The point is, you could be mine again. It's not too late to just set our differences aside and go back to how things were, you know? Before you decide your little whims were more important than our future together. Help. I have tears in my eyes. It's because it's so bad. I'm so sorry. Apologies, but he sucks, so he deserves a really bad accent. Except they were just never whims, Lawrence. You failed to accept a fundamental thing about me. It's not just some minor flaw. It's a damn deal breaker. Do you still not understand that? If you can't respect me the way I am, then we've got nothing to discuss. There you go again with this total nonsense. How many times do I have to tell you just make up your damn mind? Life isn't a ice cream shop. You can't mix and match as you fuck. What is he talking about? I'm more than generous to be willing to take you back after all the grief you've caused me. So be grateful for a chase. The accent's just gone. Just let me take you as my wife, and I promise to make you the happiest girl. All you have to do is leave the sorry. Oh, how fucking rich of you, turning to verbal abuse when you can't get your way. Do you really think you'll gain anything acting like this? Talking like that? Well then, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm not going to ditch my wonderful boyfriend just to be held down and manipulated by you again. I'm not that gullible kid anymore. What? Boyfriend? You call this pathetic excuse for made your boyfriend? Yes, I do. And just for the record, I pick him over you any fucking time. You can die mad about it. Now come on, Q. We'll find a better spot. It got way too crowded in here. But... Oh, we are not done here, princess. Well, excuse me, princess. Don't you dare walk away from me like this. Oh. Slap it. Hey, keep your hands off, dude. They clearly want nothing to do with you, so beat it. Huh? What the fuck did you just say to me, scrub? Scrub? I won't repeat myself. You better back off if you like your teeth the way they are. Damn, even calling his love. Stop, Chimes. Stop right there. Cut it out. No. My Lawrence would fucking never. Okay? He needs to change his name to Larry. He's Larry, not Lawrence. I'm so bad. Here one of my kids stop cackling. The two genders, according to bigots, attack helicopter and ice cream shop, apparently. This man is Larry. Everybody, can we all mutually agree that this man's name is Larry now? It's not Lawrence. He's doing a disservice to all the Lawrences that exist in the world. You think you could beat me in a fight, boy? Yeah, I can. Come on, then. Be my guest. Oh, be our guest. Be our guest. It's Beauty and the Beast now. Larry Potter. Yep, got him. After the we're now rolling up. I say we take it outside and see who's tougher. One on one. No spells, bare fist only. Okay, it does not matter. The winner gets the girl, the loser, well, gets a black eye. He'll have to make do with his hands. So, what do you say? You in or what? I love how he sounds like an old lady. Let's just go, Q. Okay, normally I'd be like, yeah, let's just avoid this guy, who cares? But no, I want to beat his ass. He's all liquored up and getting high on his ego. There's no point in picking a fight with him. No, I'll do it. But on one condition. And what could that be, huh? I'll try not to kill you if that's what you mean, but I can't promise anything. I could get pretty violent when shit goes down. I'm sure. If I kick your ass, you'll leave Milo alone. For good. Oh, wow. Look at that white knight in his shining fucking armor right there. Hoping to get some by proving your worth to the princess? Pathetic. Unleashing a whooping most unholy on his posterior Q, yes. Why did Automon is... I don't know. All you said was old lady. Apparently Automon hates old ladies. But sure, whatever. You won't stand a chance against me anyway, so I'll humor you. Why the fuck not? I'll be that much more satisfying to wipe the floor with your virgin fantasies. Hey, you could call us a lot of things, but we ain't a virgin. Yeah, we'll see about that. Q, no. I don't want you to get hurt in some... We're not! Look at this guy! We could take this guy to fucking sleep! Nah, we're fine. It's not worth it. I won't even be able to heal you if something goes wrong. I won't let him land even a single hit on me then. But seriously, I'll be fine, I promise. Let's go. Nah. People like this need an ass beating. Sorry. Like, avoiding doesn't do anything at this point. Sometimes violence is the answer, and if you look like Larry and you talk like Larry, then violence is 1000% the answer. Okay? We're not a virgin. We gave our virginity out of desperation to a guy who's been gaslighting us the whole time. We're a real Chad, Larry. Hey, even then, even as we were T's plaything, we were still better than this dude. Okay? In every sense. I don't think this is a good idea. You're right, it's a great idea. There's no way you can beat him. Milo! Hush! Yes, we can. And now we're gonna prove it to you. There's no way. He's got a huge edge over you, even without magic. No, he doesn't! I don't want to deal with him if you lose. Wow, way to boost my confidence right before the fight. Have a little more faith in me, will you? You asked me to keep you safe tonight. Don't you think I'd be able to beat up a guy or two? Well, I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone, so let's just ignore him and go back, okay? You don't have to prove anything to anyone, especially not the likes of Larry. You ready, loser? The sooner we saw, the sooner I could take it back what's rightfully mine. Oh, you're surely getting what you deserve. Q, no. White, get his ass. Wait, if this is a fucking minigame, are you kidding me? Okay, let me save right here. Okay, Q could beat his ass, can I beat his ass? Alright, try your luck, Rucky. What am I doing? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was quick of it. Just get you started. Okay, I got the hang of it now. We'll be fine. Like the interactivity here, though. Keeping me sharp, keeping me young. Ugh. Yeah. He got one hit on us, but we got multiple on his, so we're good. Oh, you slicky bastard! You wouldn't be as lucky if you had a few less... Yeah, sure, if that makes you feel better about yourself. The deal still stands, though. I don't want to see you bothering Milo again. Fine, whatever! You can keep her if you want. She's damaged goods anyway. They are what now? Never mind. I'm out of here. I hate this guy. Batui, but we beat his ass. Thank you for letting us beat his ass, hero. Any other dev would have just been like, no, we gotta walk away. Nah. And we got a game out of it. That was a great scene. That was... Very impressed. Nothing like a good quick time event to keep us on our toes. Lol, he leaves so quickly, as he should. Okay, I take back everything I said before. As you should, yes. And we got to prove... That was an impressive show of skill, Q. You cleaned him up so fast that it was over before I even realized it. Pretty damn good for a programmer, I must say. Yeah. I learned a few tricks here and there. But let's leave it at that. Could you tell me what exactly was this guy's deal? He seemed pretty set on getting his way, whether you wanted it or not. Well, old business, so to say. Nothing really worth dwelling on. But he said he wanted you to become his wife. Fuck, I guess I shouldn't have asked. Never mind then. You don't have to tell me. He's lame. More seriously, that's one big quality for this game. The interactivity is insane. And indeed, I'm in there. It used to be WASD instead of the arrows, and S also took a screenshot, so I had a bunch of Larrys in the game folder after this mini game. That is so funny. I love that little tidbit. And also, the worst thing that could happen is having that many Larrys in one spot. Like, he's someone I used to be with, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I figured that much, but we just weren't meant to be together. Not meant to be! Because as much as I loved him, he could never accept who I am, and I insisted that I change that part of me. He'd even get angry at me when I didn't present exactly as he would have liked, so... What? That's just... I know. And I don't mean to excuse his terrible behavior in any way, but as an heir to an old and influential spellcaster family, I think he just wanted me to fit their criteria for the perfect spouse or whatever, which basically meant assuming the role of an obedient wife and mother, all in the name of tradition. Huh? But you are obviously not for that. I wouldn't want to help him continue his family line anyway, even though I could probably push my abilities to make it happen. So, after one too many fights, I just picked up my stuff and left. Figured that stay by his side wasn't worth living in denial and beating myself over, not being what he wanted me to be. Genocide. I mean, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say it. No love is strong enough to make up for that. I'm sorry. Can't begin to imagine how crushed you must have felt. It's fine. It wasn't the only time it happened. They tell me it's okay and brush it off when I first tell them, but as the relationship goes on, they become more and more insistent that I pick a side. As if that's just some silly joke I'm playing, you know? That's just awful. Yeah. Though not entirely their own fault either, I guess. They're affected by my quirks, so their perspectives get skewed, and I can understand that, but at some point I got hurt too many times, so I just stopped getting invested in relationships. I still go on these dates, but it usually takes a few meetings before the charm starts wearing off and they show their true colors, and it's only downhill from there. Wait, so it stops working after some time? It's not permanent? No. Though, how long it lasts depends on the person. So I wait and see if they change their tune, and sadly, almost all of them do. And now Q is time to riz Milo up and tell him I would never ask you to pick a side. Then you kiss them, go, go, go. Okay, Chime. Yes. Yes, that is what you could do in this situation. So I wait and see if they change their tune, and sadly, almost all of them do. But I realize it's not my job to convince them that I'm not broken for being like this or just faking it for attention, you know? The only validation I need is my own. And so I vowed to never devote myself to anyone who cannot accept me ever again. If I'm to die alone because of that, so be it. Fuck, that's just... Well, whatever happens, you won't die alone. June and I will make sure of that. What would I do without you two, right? I know. I think it's interesting, too, because Q had said to June as well that he was like, I'm probably going to die alone. I've already planned to do that. So they're similar. Ah. All right, let's go back inside, shall we? I'm freezing. Sure, and you can also have my hoodie if you want. I'm all warmed up after the fight, so I won't need it for a while. Oh, gladly. I might never give it back, though. You could keep it. It's yours. Though I love an oversized hoodie. It's fine. I'll take that risk. Oh, his favorite hoodie. Aww. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Crying. Maybe June was right. Maybe it doesn't really matter what sparked those feelings I have for them. The bottom line is I just want them to be safe and happy. Yeah. And keeping them this way is a good reason to push on as any. Don't lag behind, Q. I like this song. Come and dance with me. Coming. He leaving his hoodie to go to Milo is very symbolic, as we all know how much he loved that damn hoodie. Yeah. It's his favorite. You know how many potato chips he ate in that thing? I should have taken a dance class or two when I had the chance. Maybe then I wouldn't feel so out of place here. At least I managed not to step on Milo's toes, so that's something. Weird how they still have... Okay, who's gonna go in this fucking seat? Weird how they still have the energy to go out there and talk to people. I'm so worn down already, just from being surrounded by this crowd. I can't imagine actively seeking any kind of social interaction anymore. I really hope we can go home soon, but I also don't want to spoil Milo's fun by nagging them to leave. They deserve this little break after weeks of work, and they look so happy to be here, too. I can't help but stare in awe. Oh, hello, Ren! Oh, damn people and their monkey dances. As if this crowded place needed any more waggling limbs. He is cuter without the hat. Like, not to be mean, like, I like his hat. It's cute to his design, but, like, the hat kind of takes away from him, I think. Oh, hi, Ren. I see you share my sentiment for social gatherings. Oh, Quentin. Sorry for taking a seat without a word. I didn't see you there. It's fine. I almost didn't recognize you without your signature hat either. I'm so used to seeing it on your head. It's weird to suddenly find it missing. Well, I figured I'd put on something more casual so I wouldn't stand out as much. Secrecy rules and all that. Yet you still brought Penny with you, huh? I imagine that kind of limits your mobility if you decide to dance at some point. Yeah, she doesn't like it when I move too much. And I wouldn't want to stress her out by exposing her to strangers either. She's friendly enough, but you never know what could happen if someone bumped into us in the crowd. People are just unpredictable like that. Well, you are a sight, walking around with a snake on your shoulders. Aren't people afraid of her? Sure they are. But it's easy to hate things you don't understand, and the majority of people won't make an effort to learn. Preach. Symbolic. Symbolism. He's Butter's boy, though. Hat or no hat, true. Yes, as long as he still wears the glasses. Exactly. She's the kindest little thing, but all they see is a venom-spitting snake. She's just a worm with teeth. It's fine. It's just kind of sad if you think about it. But as I've discovered, there are some upsides to it, too. For one, it makes for a perfect excuse to avoid pointless conversation. Oh, I can definitely get behind that, 100%. Wait, am I bothering him? I sure hope that I'm not. You're not! You know, I'm a bit surprised to see you here. It doesn't seem like your kind of event. Well, you're not wrong about that. I'm only here to pick up a relative of mine, but she insisted on staying for another hour, so I'm stuck here until she's at... Is it Mrs. Connell? Oh, I see. How nice of you to take your time out of your busy schedule just to escort her home. I'd say it's more of an obligation, if anything. It's Auntie Cecil's granddaughter we're talking about, and the old lady can be really convincing, so... But I'm guessing you're not here out of your own volition, either. Yeah, well, I kinda got dragged here by Milo in June. And I'm neither a dancer nor a social butterfly, so I'm just sitting here and making sure they have their fun in peace. Oh, wow. Don't tell me you got sweet-talked into babysitting Milo. More like peer pressure, but yeah, I guess I was. I know what you mean. I let Milo talk me into the same thing several times before, too. It's always safer to have someone to keep an eye on them, but since you have to be sober to cast anything, nobody really wants to do it. Because what's the fun in getting duped into spending your evening like this? Tonight it just happened to be you, you poor chap. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Yeah, well, but I'm not complaining. It is a bit of a drag, but if I refused, I'd just be a little less bored at home right now anyway, so at least I get to tell myself I'm not a total hermit. Well, if you say so. But it is a little curious Milo picked you, you know. 'Cause since they did, it must mean they trust you enough to let their guard down around you. Give up magic, even temporarily, puts you in a very vulnerable position. Even more so in Milo's case. It's almost like they left their life in your hands. If that's true, then... Boy, are they wrong about me. No, they're really not, though. They're really not, though. Is he picking Mrs. Connell up? No, apparently it was somebody else. If this woman is at the party, she truly is an icon. Well, they did say it was just a precaution anyway, so... Maybe, but it doesn't change the fact that they chose to depend on you. So just a word of advice on my part. I wouldn't want to betray their trust if I were you. Yeah, of course. I mean it, Quentin. I don't know what your intentions are towards Milo, but if they're any less than sincere, I suggest you reconsider your relationship and take a step back. They've got enough on their plate as it is. The last thing they need is someone messing with their feelings on top of that, too. What? Messing with their feelings? How? Listen, I realize I might be jumping the gun here, but I can't just let it go with a clear conscience. You and Milo seem pretty close, and maybe there's no harm in that, but if you're only doing it to use them, I promise you there will be hell to pay. So you better back down before things get too serious. You know I value your opinion and all, but that's honestly kind of insulting. I'm not sure what gave you the impression I'd prey upon their friendship, but it's actually quite the opposite. I want to protect them from people like that. And I know you're always looking out for them too, but I don't see how their personal affairs should be any business to you. They can decide these things for themselves. Look, I don't care who they choose to spend their time with. If it makes them happy, so be it. But this isn't just about you or them. It's about the society as a whole. And that is very much my business. We're only able to operate without outside pressure and maintain our position among the other magical communities thanks to Milo's presence. Every aspect of our lives would take a serious blow if someone put them in harm's way. And that's something we simply cannot afford. Yeah, okay, I get that you depend on their power a lot, and you make sure they're safe here. And I want that for them too, but why are you talking about them as if they're some kind of commodity? They're a person, not your insurance policy, for fuck's sake. Hey, handsome. Aren't you lucky tonight, You get to go home with the hottest person in town. So, they're drunk. They're very drunk. Which one will it be? Hold up, I gotta read chat, sorry. I gotta take a split second. Wow. Larry would date the ground his teeth are on. What a line. That'd be lovely. She would... Oh, goodness. Okay. Dang, I can't help but think that Ren has some unrequited feelings for Ren. They probably do, but too bad, too sad. Get wrecked. They're cute. They'll find somebody else. Which one will it be? My place? Your place? Your place, so I could put you in bed. Careful. This chair is a bit wobbly. I don't want you to fall and get hurt. Oh, you're so sweet, Q. Your kindness just melts my heart into a drippy mess, you know? Like a pink chocolate fondue. What? Wait, you weren't this drunk the last time I saw you. How in the world did you get wasted so fast? I don't know. I just had some yummy juice. And then some. What juice? Milo? Jungle juice. Oh. Aren't they endearing clinging onto you like that? Maybe this babysitting job has its perks after all. Run! It was probably worth the trouble just to have them repose in your arms. Not that I would know, but enjoy it while you can. Huh? What are you getting at, dude? Yeah. I'm like side-eyeing. I'm like, look, just take the L. You know, just take it. It's fine. Like, yeah, I guess it's time I take them home. Doesn't seem like they'll be up any more dancing in this state anyway. Good call. I'll open up a portal for you. You got your hands full and all that. Oh, thanks. Not a problem. Take good care of them for me. For you? No. For them? Yeah. Alright. And whatever you do, be sure to keep our little conversation at the back of your mind. I cannot stress this enough. We're the ones that told you to increase security, dog. And you were like, I don't know if that's really necessary. Like, Ren, the king of bitter comebacks. Like, get out of here. Sure, see ya. I kind of enjoy making Ren a little mad, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Wait, whose place is this? Is this ours? Peace and quiet at last. I'll be recovering from this party for weeks. Wait, he sent us to my house and not Milo's office? Yeah. Weird. First he hits me with all these warnings and now he's basically pushing me to have them all over the... Yeah, what the heck? I'm getting some mixed signals here. Sorry, Red, you just had to be the MC, but you aren't. XO. Okay, Milo, we're back at my house. Now be good and lie down, okay? I'll help you undress a bit. You can undress me all the way if you want. No. Not in this state, dog. Don't listen, Q. Exactly. It's just the alcohol speaking. Yeah. Aww. Sleepy. Wait here. I'll bring you something to change into. They're so happy. Okay, but don't take too long. I miss you so much already. This is is me every day with my husband. No, no, no. It doesn't count. They're just being clingy because they're drunk, just like June said. I'd be stupid to get my hopes up because of some drunken babble. Some of it is true, but they're just being drunk. Hello, Richie. How are you? I can't with how cute they are. I can't either. Hey, I don't really have any PJs to offer, but I hope a clean t-shirt will do. Can you put it on yourself? I don't know. My head is spinning. Want me to help you? Yes. Okay. Oh, that's a cute little t-shirt. All right, you're good to... I knew he was gonna like get us. I thought it was just gonna be a hug. I thought it was just gonna be a hug. I thought we gotta pull away. Be strong, Q. Stay strong. We got it. I'm good. Just finished Billy. Went to the carnival. Honestly, no clue what I just played. Well, I hope it was a fun time. Now we're kissing. I love this scene. Oh my fuck, yeah. Real? Milo, no. You're drunk. I don't care. I want this. I want you. No. Well, if you do, then you'll want us in the morning when you're sober. No. You've had so much booze, I can still taste it in my mouth. There's no way you're thinking straight right now. Oh, but you got that right, sweetie. Yeah, I was gonna make that joke. I've got some pretty gay shit in my mind. And something tells you you'd really like that too. I'm serious, Milo. You're not acting like your usual self, and it wouldn't feel right to. I just don't want you doing things you'll later regret. It's fine, don't worry about it. No, I care about you too much to just give in to your drunken urges. Let go of me, please. But Q, we'll talk about it in the morning, okay? When you've sobered up. And if you still want it, then we'll see about it. But we need to talk it out first. Make sure we're both on the same page and stuff. Do you promise? Yes, I promise. Now sleep. I'm gonna crash on the sofa downstairs. Call me over if you need anything. No, stay with me, please. I don't want to be alone. Milo. Please, Q. What if someone tries to murder me in my sleep? You wouldn't want that for me, would you? I guess I can do this much. Do as much. Okay. Just let me go for a moment so I can grab a blanket and change into my pajamas. Okay. They're really cute. I'm gonna die. I really love Q in this scene. Very healthy, so I find it very romantic. Yeah. Oh, and as we thought, drunk as a fucking yeah. If only they'll remember some of it in the morning. Okay, I'm back. Good night, Milo. I like that their blankets match their color scheme. They're already asleep? Huh. Well, good for them. It was a long night after all. I like the little freckles on their arms. Like everything I wish the love interest for Cherry Magic was. Yeah! I actually haven't seen the new episode. I've been putting it off for whatever reason. But I'm gonna watch it soon. No. Go away, thoughts. Go away, gay thought. That wasn't meant to happen. I got way more than I bargained for already. No need to dig myself any deeper. Though, it's a shame to admit, but it would have taken much more to make me crack. I really am that desperate, huh? Alright, be strong, Q. Yeah, be strong, Q. When the morning comes around, everything will be back to normal. Back to being friends. As it should be. You got it, guy. You're fine. You're doing good work. Oh, drink. I'm running out of drink very quickly. Oh, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna pee, so let me put on my BRB screen. I'll be right back, guys. I won't be long. I'll be like less than 5 minutes for sure. Okay, back. And geez, that music is intense. And yes, I'm wearing a different shirt. I was sweating. I mean, a lot has happened in this stream. So I was like, but we're good, we're back. This intense ass music. Oh, wait. I can do a thing real fast. 1 second. There it is. And now I'm in the organization. Welcome back. What is it? Good evening, sir. May I have a moment? You've got some nerve to demand an audience at this hour of the night. It better be important, Phelps. I am well aware of the lateness of the hour, sir, but I assure you it is a matter that requires your immediate attention. All right, then. Let's hear it. Certainly. One of our sources in Millbrook reported a sighting of a person closely resembling Agent 162. They were seen only briefly, though, and their current location is not known. And that's it? You barged in here outside of office hours just to tell me one of those morons saw a dead guy's look-alike? Well, don't be ridiculous, Phelps. We've confirmed 162's death with DNA testing, didn't we? It can't be him unless someone's managed to make a perfect copy of his body just to throw us off. Which is not very likely, now is it? Or do you think he just waited it out in the freezer and then magically returned to fucking Millbrook as if nothing happened? No, sir. Then why even come here and... Have you checked the morgue just in case? Of course. The body remains exactly where we left it, sir. Then you shouldn't have come to bother me with this nonsense in the first place. I'm just relaying the information we received from the agents, sir. They were convinced it was none other than 162 himself. What a load of crap. Tell those morons to straighten up and do their actual job. I don't have the time to deal with their lunacies. Yes, sir. Confession, I hate Reed. Everyone hates Reed. I never thought that was controversial. I figured he was just like the fucking worst. Boo! That's what we say. There's just no way, right? I don't know, and even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. How about that? How about that? How about them apples? Put that one in your pipe and smoke it. Milo! Milo! That was just in case someone was simping for him. Oh, no. Oh, wow. If this isn't happiness, then I don't know what is. Could I wake up this every morning? Yeah, if you guys just talk things out, maybe. So, I keep pushing away the thought, but is there the slightest chance they might feel the same way about me since they kissed me and all? No way, right? I mean, it could just be they're physically attracted to you, but I'm pretty sure Milo just likes us now. But if they do... The music's so nice, too. Fuck, I promised we'd talk in the morning, but what exactly am I going to say? I know I don't deserve to be with them, but... Well, let them bring it up. Can't I be a little selfish this one time? Of course, yeah, go crazy. Then again, it wouldn't be fair unless I told them the truth, wouldn't it? Yeah! But if I do, they might just hate me forever. Well, you know. Q. Oh, thank goodness they're still asleep. I'm not ready to have this conversation just yet. Maybe it'll be easier to collect my thoughts if I busy myself with breakfast first. I kill for a cup of coffee. Okay, easy and gentle now, Q. You don't want to wake them. this face. Ooh, eggs and bakey. Probably. Snake. OMG, look at this. Yeah, already seen that one. Boo. Yeah, real. Sorry. It's still funny. Hey, this is Milo. Thank you so much for doing this, Q. You're the best. Sure. This address is, it's a big greenhouse covered with ivy. Don't be late. All these kissy emojis. Jeez. Not this as a response. Hey, Milo with you? Yep. They're still asleep though, and I wouldn't want to wake them. Do you need anything? No, I'm good. Just wanted to make sure. Come talk to me later, okay, bud? Afternoon shift today. Oh, that sounds kind of ominous. Why'd she want to talk? I thought I did my job pretty well last night. Morning. Oh, you got up. And I still don't know what to say. Hope you're hungry. I'm making eggs on bacon and toast. Hey, I was right. Grab a seat. It'll be ready in a minute. Oh, and there's coffee in the press too, so help yourself if you want. Lovely. Too bad my head hurts like it was split open with a hammer. Guess I had a little too much fun last night. No spell to cure a hangover, huh? I'm afraid I don't know of any. Some painkillers would be nice, though. There should be something in the drawer over there. Take whatever you need. Don't mind if I do. Here's a plate for you. It's nothing too fancy, but I hope the taste will make up for the lack of flair. And remember to drink some water with that aspirin, too. Don't flush it down with the coffee. Thanks, Q. You're too good to me. Nah, that's the least I can do. Okay, the sooner we get it out of the way, the better. I need to ask them. But what if... YOLO, I say! Why am I getting so worked up about it? Let's just see what they're gonna say. So, can we talk about last night, or... it's all kind of a blur to be honest. I don't remember much of what happened, only bits and pieces here and there. It must have been one hell of a night. Oh. Shit. So they don't remember that kiss as well? I mean, they said bits and pieces. They didn't say which ones. So at this point, you might as well just tell them. I do remember that you beat up the asshole of an ex of mine, so at least that's something. Yeah, that's good. It was a treat to watch. It was. Oh, I know that you lent me your hoodie, but I'm not sure what happened afterward. I hope I didn't lose it somewhere. Nah, you had it on you when we came back. I put it away with your clothes. Oh, good. And I'm guessing that your t-shirt I'm wearing now, too. Very fancy. Love the style. Yeah, sorry about that. I figured it'd be more comfortable than your party clothes. Don't apologize, silly. It's fine. I appreciate the gesture. Plus, it smells nice, so... It's just the laundry detergent Q. No, it's the Q smell. Look, in my stories, I always talk about how the other person smells because that's important, okay? Some people are like, that's weird. You smell your partner? Like, yeah. They smell nice, okay? They smell like people. They smell good people, you know? It's important. Like, come on now. No more than that. Oh my, those eggs are delicious, Q. Fluffy and creamy, and the bacon has such a nice crisp, too. I might have to marry you just so I can eat this every day. Do it then. Stop, I'm already dead. Thanks, I'll be happy to make it for you anytime. Or anything you want, really. I make mean pancakes, too, if I do say so myself. Oh, right, you can actually cook. That's such a valuable skill. I really wish I could learn one day, too, without burning down the fucking house. Food just doesn't taste as good if you prepare it with magic. Really? I didn't know. Yeah. As convenient as it is, the results are never up to par with actual cooking. It's kind of like shoving a pizza in a microwave in a way. But breakfast stuff aside, what was it you wanted to talk about? You said something about last night? No, nothing in particular. Just wanted to vent, I guess. All those people and the noise really sucked the life out of me. But that's just a me thing, huh? Say, do you want some more eggs or coffee? Just blowing that under the rug. Alright, I guess it's time to get back to my duties. I'm not making as much progress as I would have liked with my research, so I'd rather not put it off for too long. I also plan to have a meeting in the morning, but I don't think it'll make it in time anymore. Oh well. Anyway, thank you for feeding me a delicious breakfast, Q. And for making sure I didn't get murdered yesterday. I really owe you one. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I don't think I did a whole lot there, but I'm down to keep you company if you ever need it again. You know what? I might actually take you up on that. Also, no need to be so humble. You saved me from trouble and got me home safely. It is a whole lot to me. You make a pretty decent bodyguard, I must say. At your service, my liege. Just don't go on and die on me, okay? I'll send you packing if you do. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get my stuff, and I guess I'll see you later. Oh, and I'll be borrowing the t-shirt if you don't mind. I don't really like changing between portals. Sure, okay. Sure. Yeah, you don't like changing between portals. I'm on to you, Milo. See you too. Ugh, fuck me. They don't remember, huh? Maybe it's for the better? Maybe. Hi, June. Hey, you don't look too good. Everything okay? Wow, what a thing to say to a lady. You should be ashamed of yourself, Q. No, I mean, it's just that I can tell you were partying all night. Why not take the day off? Nah, I don't want to waste my PTO on a little hangover and some lost sleep. Besides, I've got the afternoon shift today, so I'm still managed to catch a few winks before work. All is good. Well, if you say so. Yep. But more importantly, how'd you enjoy the party, buddy? It was fine. I already told you it's not really my thing. At least there was food, I guess. And I beat up a guy. I saw you dance to Milo, too. That alone must have been enough to make it worth coming, huh? Well, I also got to fight their ex. Carry them back. Hi, Stacks! You missed us beat up Milo's ex, and then Milo kissed us, though they were drunk and they don't remember it, so they claim. But a lot of stuff happened. A lot of flirting, a lot of... Also, the ex's name was fucking Lawrence, and I'm mad, because he was ginger and British and the worst. Okay? In that order. So we called him Larry instead. Larry Potter, as somebody else put it. And so, it was a good time. Carry them back to my house, feed them breakfast in the morning, so... Yeah, good night after all. Oh, right, you took them home after the party, huh? Really smooth. Didn't think you had it in you, boy. Stop it, June. Milo was so drunk they don't even remember what happened. Oh, so something did happen, then. Care to elaborate on that, bud? Should I tell her? Yeah, tell her! We can't tell fucking Milo. It doesn't matter anyway. They can't remember it. I don't plan to bring it up with them just to make things awkward. For what it's worth, it might have never happened at all. As your friend, I'm happy to hear you finally scored last night, but isn't it kind of shady to sleep with somebody when they're wasted like that? Can they really give consent in such circumstances? I get that you two have this thing going on, but still. Scored? Hold on a second. That's not what happened at all. We did sleep next to each other because Milo insisted, but that's it. I even had a separate blanket and all. Huh? So what's the big deal then? I sleep next to my girlfriends all the time, and you don't see me getting all over dramatic about it. Because that's not... They kissed me, okay? And now they don't even remember it happened, so I don't know how to feel about it. Oh. Well, you know what they say. A drunk mind speaks a sober heart, even if it's not verbal, like in your case. And since you both seem to feel the same way, I don't really see a problem here. Dress up nicely, buy some pink roses, invite Milo to dinner and give them a kiss. They won't forget. Simple as that. You two are basically a couple as it is, so why not just make it official? June, I can't. Sure you can. If you stop acting like a teenager and get your shit in order, that is. Seriously, what is wrong with you guys? You're both so freaking into each other, but neither of you will dare act on it. It's painful to watch. Stop it. I already told you I'm nowhere near Milo's level. They deserve someone better than me. Besides, I'm perfectly happy just being by their side as a friend. So I'm happy that mere thought of that kiss makes you visibly miserable. Right. Just out of curiosity, Q, what would you have done if they hadn't forgotten about it, I don't know. Would you still say you'd rather just be friends? It would be for the best. Oh my goodness, I just can't with you today. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't doubt you actually believe you'd be fine with friendship alone. But as I see it, it's only because of how lovey-dovey you two act towards each other. Two love-struck fools dancing around the obvious. It's not like that at all. But of course it is. Have you never noticed how Milo keeps flirting with you and touching you and treating you in a special way? They don't do that to anyone else. How would you feel if they actually found that hypothetical person someone better and you suddenly lost all the affection they're giving you? Would you still say you're fine with that? You better think about it long and hard, Cube, because this is bound to happen if you keep pushing your feelings away. And you'll only have yourself to blame for it. You don't understand. Oh, I know that you both have your reasons to keep up the status quo, but for how long? You could be spending all this time together, but instead choose to restlessly pine for each other till death do you part. Yeah, you're right. I don't think I understand. Must be some kind of weird fetish. Don't be mean. I'm just looking out for you two. You could at least appreciate my efforts to take my damn advice for once. Right. Now, excuse me, I need to take care of the customers. Just giving us the business, but she's right! She's fucking right! She doesn't understand it, but it's fine, it's whatever. We got ourselves into this. So many languages, and June chooses to speak facts! If only it was so simple. It can be. It'll get more complicated later on, but, love kind of patches the holes, Shit. So June seems to think they might be into me, huh? As unlikely as it sounds. And I guess friendship is fine and all, but I had a chance to kiss them again. To hold them in my arms as they fell asleep and wake up to them curled to my chest. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish for all these things. And though it definitely feels different than what I had with T, that doesn't mean... Let's not think about tea right now. Wait, which day was it today? 1883? Or was it 1884 already? Shit, how could I lose count? I was supposed to keep track for both of our sakes. Is it the anniversary of their death? I guess I was just too preoccupied with Milo to pay attention to anything else. Yeah, that must be it, but damn if I don't feel guilty for letting it slip my memory. I haven't missed a day since then. Also, I'll be AFK for a while, but hopefully I'll be back before the end of the stream. Don't worry about it, you're good. Larking is always okay. Could this be a sign that I should move on at last? I've been hanging on to those memories for so long, so maybe it's high time but to even consider that, I'll need to come clean to Milo first. Tell them why I was sent here, and how it was me who almost crushed them under that bookshelf. Would they forgive me? I mean, the longer it goes on, the worse it would get, I feel like. So, those raised on the outside don't take too kindly to people like me. They don't understand our reasons and reject our point of view. But maybe Milo will understand. Maybe they'll accept that I'm slightly out of the statistical norm. I mean, so is Milo. Milo nearly killed their teacher. They know what it's like to almost kill people. And killing people. Especially since they struggle with rejection for being who they are, too. I mean, it's hardly the same thing, obviously, but I didn't choose this life for myself either. If they could just give me the benefit of the doubt for all the times I've proven my loyalty, for all the trouble I went through to part ways with the organization for good, just so I could stay with them here. Alright, I'll do it. No expectations, I'll just test the waters first and go from there. And even if it doesn't work out the way I'd like to, at least I got to tell them myself I tried. Exactly. Fucking exactly, Q. You're so right. Love you for it. I'm gonna kiss you. If Milo doesn't kiss you, I'll kiss you. You don't want me to kiss you, but you know what I'm saying. I'll love you for it always. Oh, flashback time. Delightful. How quaint. This room. I'm joking. It's fine. Oh, he was crying. Yeah? Hey, you busy? I was wondering if we could... You okay? Yeah, all fine. Just a bit of a runny nose, Guess I must have caught a cold or something. The mornings have been chilly lately, so it's probably just that. Anyway, what do you need, T? Oh, please. Do you really think you can fool me like that? You're clearly not fine, I can tell. Come on, tell me what's wrong. I do kind of like that hand motion, it's funny. Oh. So, why were you crying, Q? It's nothing really. Just that Charlie and Vixen have been teasing me again. Calling me names and stuff. Oh, Charlie and Vixen that is phonetical alphabet in the military. I do know that because I was in ROTC for way too fucking long. But what else is new? Okay, beat up Charlie and Vixen. Got it. Okay. I'll take payment in kind after the job is done. Don't be silly. I appreciate the thought, but you can't go around insulting people because of some petty insults. That's what we did with Milo. At least we get it now. Hell, if I was in RTC for 2 years too, you really care? Jesus. Snacks was too at one point too. So, what is the ROTC to visual novel dev pipeline, huh? It's not that big of a deal. Oh, it is a big fucking deal. No way any old insult would make you this upset, so it must have been something nasty. What'd they say to you, I'd rather not repeat that. Fine, that's enough for me to get the idea. Stupid pieces of shit. Did you at least fight back like I told you to? I did try to tell them off, but they just laughed at me and left. So much for standing up for myself, I guess. Ugh, what a bunch of assholes. I don't get why you won't use your hard-earned authority and punish them to hell and back. They can't keep getting away with harassing someone higher rank. I'd rather not. That'd be an abuse of power. I was supposed to set a good example for the others, Yeah, I really doubt anyone would bat an eye if you played a little dirty to set them straight. But if you're willing to put up with it, that's your funeral. Just don't let whatever bullshit they spout get to you, okay? They're just jealous and they're acting out their frustrations on you. Yeah, I don't know about that, T. I think they're just mad that I reported them for sneaking out for a smoke last week. I was not cut out for it at all. No, I'll say about you sleeping in and eating like shit too much. Real. See, I almost stuck with it, but then I met my now husband, and he was actually the reason I didn't go into it. So the romance saved me from the ROTC, if you really think about it. Because I was about to enlist in the Navy. I was like literally like a week or two away. I had like preparations set and shit. So glad that didn't come to pass. And the week before. You'd think they'd learn to at least be a little bit more stealthy about it by now. Oh, fuck them. You're just doing your job. You can get in trouble yourself for deliberately looking the other way. Though, you wouldn't report me for moderating rule bending, would you, Q? Never. Though I'd much rather you didn't get involved in any rule breaking, moderate or not. I probably have to take the blame for any trouble that came out of it, so... Please don't go around stirring things up and hoping I'll help I'll help you get away with it, okay? My ability to persuade the higher-ups has its limits, you know? Yeah. I promise to only stir shit up when it's worth the consequences. Ugh, that's not what I... Why'd you come by anyway? Did you need anything? I was hoping for a quickie before heading off to practice, to be perfectly honest. Well, that's a start. But I guess we can chill like this, too, if it cheers you up. I won't force you to get a mouthful if you're not in the mood. Phrasing. I'm not a monster. Well, kind of the bare minimum, but I'll take it. You'll just go get what you wanted from somebody else, right? Yeah, and that's exactly why I'm still here, trying to console your gloomy ass. Seriously, Q, if you could stop making me out to be some heartless prick. It feels like he's talking to me. I actually feel like I'm a better person when I'm with you, believe it or not. I'm not a monster. Does bare minimum? It is nice. Him comforting us, I don't feel is too much the bare minimum. Like, I think that's kind of nice. But, I'm trying to be nicer. Can't imagine what an asshole you have to be when I'm not around then. Wow, that cut deep. Some gratitude I get for taking care of you. I did say that, but I don't think I'd still be here if it wasn't for T's kindness. Even if he does act like an ass sometimes. Well, I might reconsider if you swear off girls for a week. How's that for a deal? That's not a deal. He made us, not sleep with anybody ever outside of him. You need to be don't sleep with a girl ever. How about that? That would be even. I'll hope for the best, but right now T and I are in the ring together. Real. As if. Don't push your luck, son. Hey, so you'd really beat up those jerks for teasing me? Oh, I will absolutely beat the crap out of them if they make you cry again. Nobody messes with my best friend, period. Bros for life. Q, come on, man, stand up! Shit, there goes my alarm. I'm gonna have to head off soon. Do you have anything scheduled for today? Nah. I'm leaving for a mission in 3 days, remember? They excused me from all my duties so I can prepare. Oh, right. You did mention something before. A solo infiltration mission, was it? Well, I was supposed to go alone, but they assigned me an auxiliary last minute. The higher-ups must have figured it was a two-man job after all. An auxiliary? Who? Micro number 125? You know, the guy from the programming course? Glasses, dark hair, skinny build. I was talking to him at the canteen the other day when you came by, remember? What, that guy? Why would they pick someone like him? He's a bottom feeder in combat performance. And with a name like that, I bet there's not much he can boast about in the dick department. Okay, yeah, I was gonna make that joke, and I'm so glad I didn't make that joke, because then me and T would have made the same fucking joke, and I don't want to be associated. I'd be much better fit for you, and by a long shot. Don't be mean, T. I'd very much prefer to have you there with me instead, but they say he's really good at hacking stuff. Guess they decided it'd be beneficial for the mission if he tagged along. What a load of crap. You can hack shit too. Why would you need the help of some patsy? I have no idea. Probably so I can focus on other stuff. What's it to you, though? You seem oddly worked up for such a little thing, T. Yeah, for such a micro thing. Are you really that eager to go on a mission with me? Or is it that you're mad I'm going with micro? Ugh, I'm just angry at the poor asset management, that's all. Who cares about some no-name weirdo who will be dead in half a year tops? Wimpy guys like me are not worth anybody's time. Huh? Funny that you say that, because you know what he told me? That you warned him to stay away from me, or you'll smash his balls into a bloody pulp. What did Kokoro do? He seemed pretty amused about it too. Motherfucker. Oh, so it's true then. Well, yeah, but look, I just don't want people bullying you, okay? You've been through enough as it is, and I'd rather spare you the misery if I can help it. It just so happens that a well-rounded threat works wonders to get a point across most of the time. Those cowards only prey on weaker guys when they think they can get away with it. He seemed pretty friendly, though. Even offered to teach me how to bypass the organization's content filters to look up such hot stuff on the web. Yeah, of course he did. He's trying to get you in your good graces so he can fuck you. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. And he's not just being a nice guy. Like, everybody's just trying to get in Q's pants all the time. I'm sure. What? Fuck me. Really? Last time I checked, I was pretty low on the organization's popularity list. Like, people don't even want to pair up with me for exercises and stuff, so I doubt anybody would be down to fuck. Not everyone turns heads wherever they go like you do, T. Exactly. Fucking self-report. Don't play dumb now. The way he looks at you is straight up disgusting. Wait, you're serious? So then, this isn't really about bullying, is it? Are you by any chance jealous, T? Jealous? Of some weak-ass nerd? Please. I just don't want you fucking a loser like him. Yeah, sure. You can do better than that. I'll just fuck a loser like you. I'm sorry, that one was too easy. I'm sorry. I try. It just comes too easily to me, man. Maybe I'm also an asshole, you know? That's why he told him 162 is mine. He really went full book talk on that one. Oh wow, it's this late already, huh? My practice session starts soon, so I have to go. I'll see you when I can. Oh, baby cute face. Look how cute. He's so cute. Don't brush me off like that, please. I'm not trying to call you out. I was just wondering why you say something like that. I didn't mean anything by it. I only said it because I wanted him to fuck off, okay? Okay. It still made me happy to hear it from him, you know? Even if you only meant it as an arguing point. Hey, don't be mad at me. I'll promise not to sleep with him if it takes the load off your mind. No, don't do that! I think you're reading too much about it. Besides, it's not like I'd be interested anyway, so... Come here. Look, Q. I won't tell you what you can or cannot do. Promise me or don't, either way is fine. You'll do what you think is right. Just come back to me alive, okay? That's all I ask. T, of course. Now, don't look at me like that. I'll try to drop by again in between duties before you go, but even if I can't make it, I'll still come to see you at the gates. What time are you leaving? 11 sharp, but... Okay, I'll just skip tactics then. Not that I'm going to learn anything useful there anyway. My schedule is pretty packed otherwise, though. Extra cleaning shift here, extra service... It's probably because you're just not doing your job! But I guess that's what you get for voicing your opinion on stuff in this hellhole. Nah, he's just a rebellious boy. What, you really got into trouble again? Oh, come on, T. Maybe it's time you learn to keep your mouth shut. I'm seriously starting to worry about your position here. You know they don't bother playing around with insubordinate assets. Yeah. Oh, did the organization kill him? And then they covered it up. And then Q didn't know that they covered it up. Oh, that's crazy. R.I.P. T. They can't afford to send an old pro like me on a suicide mission. No worries. I do think you should be more careful still. I'll try to pull some strings to get you out of those extra duties, but I'm not sure the higher-ups will be too eager to pardon you again after you punched the warrant officer and broke his nose. It's his own damn fault, though. He shouldn't have shoved you for spilling his coffee. As if he had any right to discipline you for such a small thing. Plus, he must have known that as a captain you're exempt from corporal punishments. He lost the authority the moment he laid his hands on you. I still don't think it's okay to assault your superior no matter the circumstances. It definitely is actually okay. You're really lucky the commander sided with you there. But of course he did. I had every right to punch the bastard and show him his place. Not to mention the old man wouldn't let anyone lay a finger on his precious junior. He needs you in perfect condition for his own purposes. Ugh, stop it. It's creepy when you put it like this, yeah. I'm just saying it how it is, Q. He's fucking obsessed. Shit, I'm gonna be late. Why you so obsessed with me? Read, I wanna know, 'cause you're really creepy. And I couldn't make that rhyme. Gotta run. I'll do my best to swing by later. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, but even if you can't make it during the day, you can always come over after evening duties and just sleep here, you know? Or not sleep. I'll make it worth your while. I'll think about it. Or, you know what, I think I actually just might. There's no telling how long it'll be before we see each other again, so... Hey, kiss me goodbye? Please? Not please! Kiss my pride goodbye, more like. Bye, Q. And be a good boy for me, Kay. No. Yeah, bye. I'm glad that Q grew out of his... Well, I mean, he's still a simp. But, you know, he's a little less pathetic. Just a little. $18.87. Yeah. So many days. Ooh, what you got there? Oh, it's probably their clothes that they left. Okay. Here I am, I guess. Wish I was brave enough to actually get those flowers, do as June said, but the cake I bought will have to do for now. Hey, that's good too. I'm not sure what I'm going to say still, but maybe if I breach the topic, the rest will find its way out naturally too? Fuck, am I actually going to do this? Bet everything on the fleeting hope that they'll try to understand instead of simply pushing me away? I'd like to think they come to trust me enough to at least let me explain myself, but... Why is the door open? Milo? Hey, sorry to come in without knocking, but the door is... I'm scared. Why are you crying? What happened? There's a bunch of dead butterflies on the ground. Are you okay? Q. Aww. Okay, this is cute, but why are you crying? Why is baby crying? Did something happen? Are you hurt? No. But I can't do it, Q. I can't. Shh, it's okay. I'm here. Oh. Can you tell me what's wrong? I don't think I could bring her back. Who? Oh, your teacher? Yes. I've been trying to work out a spell that will revive her, but I don't know what to do anymore, Q. I checked every spellbook I could find and tried out all the combinations I could think of, and none of them works. It seems like I've hit a wall. It's probably because you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't be able to do it. I'm sorry, Milo. And I know how much effort you put into researching this stuff, but maybe you should take a break from it if it's taking a toll on you. Success shouldn't come at the cost of your well-being, no matter how meaningful it would be. I know, but I just feel like I let her down. She gave up everything just so I could stay alive, and I can't even do this one thing that's expected of me? I'm a failure, Q. A failure. Oh, come now. You're not a failure for being unable to do something no one's ever pulled off. And to be quite honest, if you of all people with all your knowledge and power can't find a way to do it, it might just be simply impossible. You're giving me too much credit. You know, I never told this to anyone, but sometimes it just feels like I don't deserve any of the things I have. I've got this power and position and all the privileges that come with, but it's not because I earned them with my hard work. They were all given to me on a silver platter, and for what? For making the worst mistake of my life? As if I deserved a reward for the awful things I'd done? And I don't even get me started on this attraction charm I was cursed with. People constantly look for my attention, but hardly any of them actually see me for who I am. They only care about my looks and my master title, as if I'm not a person but a human-sized trophy they could put on display for the world to see. Yeah, because they're a bunch of shallow jerks. You're obviously more than that. I like you for your guts and spontaneity and sarcastic wit, and that's just off the top of my head. You're just fun to be around, master or not. I appreciate you saying this, but I'm afraid you're in the minority. Most people don't even bother looking past the appearances. And that sucks, but it's something I've mostly made peace with, but this is supposed to be the one thing I'd finally be able to achieve on my own. And I can't even do that. So it's a tough one, huh? I wish I was skilled enough to be able to help you out, but I'm afraid the most I can provide is a shoulder to cry on. That's already more than I can ask for, you know? I made my bed and now I'm gonna have to lie in it alone. Hey, no one will blame you if you decide to call it right here. And you shouldn't beat yourself up about it either. It won't be for a lack of trying, that's for sure. And deep in my heart, I know it's the truth. I know it, but I miss her so much. And I can't stand to think I'll never see her again. Especially when I'm the only one to blame for her untimely death. I brought this upon the two of us because I just had to have my way. Maybe, but you couldn't have known your actions would have such devastating consequences, right? You made a mistake, but so does everyone. But for this mistake, she had to pay with her life, Q. Even though she wasn't the one to make it. And yet, I can't say it wouldn't have been better if it had been me, because that wouldn't be honest, but it's still one hell of a burden to carry. So I figured, if I could just fix this, I'd finally be able to forgive myself, but at this rate I might never be allowed such comfort. You know, it might not be my place to say this, but if she cared for you enough to sacrifice everything just so she could save you, wouldn't you prefer to spend your life doing the things you love instead of chasing the impossible and suffering from guilt? I mean, I obviously can't speak for her, but that's what I would have wanted for sure. Maybe you're right. Maybe it really is the time for me to throw in the towel, huh? I killed so many to get to this point, though. Animals, I'm hoping? It's sad to think their sacrifice will have been for nothing. Huh? The butterflies. They came to me with nothing but trust, and I used it against them. I feel horrible about it. Well, I don't think they lived that long anyway, if it makes you feel any better. You probably only took a few days off their lives. I guess. At least it's not people, right? I can't imagine taking one human life, much less this many. That'd be just abominable, if you think about it. It's probably the one thing that actually would work, though, is using a human, I'm just saying. Right. Oh. Sorry, phone. Still, if I do admit a defeat here, I don't think Ren will ever let me live this down. Can't wait to hear all these I told you so's, and that must have piled up his throat throughout the years. He's gonna have a field day once he learns of this. I can let him know not to bring it up if you want. Abominable, huh? That's sweet of you, but it's a punishment I'm willing to accept. I guess I do deserve at least a little scolding for trying to defy centuries of magical research. But if I'm really to give up this idea of returning life to the dead, I need you to promise me one thing. Promise you what? That you won't get yourself killed, especially for my sake. You're always first to jump in front of me and shield me from harm, and I'm thankful for that, but I just fear it may one day lead you to your own death. And without a spell to bring you back, I don't think I could take losing another person I care about. And I care about you a lot. So, you want me to swear I won't die? Sorry to ruin the moment, but I don't think I can make a declaration like that. Not because I don't want to, but it's simply not something either of us can control. You don't think I'm aware how naive that sounds? I'm not asking for the impossible. I just need some reassurance to regain peace of mind. Just so I don't feel as powerless as I do now. Okay then. I promise. Thank you. I'll hold you to it. Sure. Still, keeping that promise might not be possible, even if I do ultimately have a say in the matter. After all, the reason I'm trying to protect Milo is that I don't want to lose them either. And if I had to choose between saving them or my abominable self, well... Oh, by the way, I was walking by the bakery in town and they happened to have your favorite cheesecake, so I bought you some. I hope it'll make you feel a little better. Cheesecake? Q, your presence alone was enough to cheer me up, but you brought cheesecake as well? My, oh my, the bells sure are loud today. Bells, wedding bells. I can't hear anything. I can hear the bells. That's the best song in Hairspray. Or one of them. That whole Hairspray's so good. Come on, I'll make room on the table and we'll have a little tea party. Can't enjoy cheesecake without proper etiquette, can we? Mm-hmm. Q's face, man. I'm an idiot. An absolute fucking moron to think that I actually hope this might go over well. That they'd understand and just accept me for what I am. How fucking delusional of me to even consider that. Oh, this is truly a divine treat. Too bad they only make it in small batches every now and then. And I'd buy it every day if I could. On second thought, maybe that's for the best. But did you know they use cheese and strawberries from the owner's little farm? That's why it's so flavorful. And expensive. Really? I didn't know. Yeah. And yet, not only were you lucky enough to stumble upon a fresh batch, but you also thought of me when you did. I can't tell you how delighted that makes me. How could I see it and not get you a piece? I know how much you like it. And I could try to bake you some too if you wanted. Not sure I'm good enough to replicate this exact recipe, but it might be the next best thing if you can't get one at the bakery. Really? You're spoiling me now, Q. Oh, it's so good. Makes me think of lazy afternoons at the cat cot, sipping tea and talking transmutations for hours. My teacher and I used to go out for tea and cake after our practice sessions all the time, you know. That was our little tradition. Other apprentices would tag along at times, but usually it was just the two of us, exchanging thoughts and theories, making plans for the future. I miss it so much. Those were slower, simpler times. Do you ever wish you could go back? Every now and then, the thought crosses my mind, yeah. But I'm not sure that'd make me happier than I am now. A lot of things have changed since then, myself included. And don't get me wrong, I'd give a lot to be able to talk to her again, but I wouldn't sacrifice who I am today to make it happen, you know? A moment of bliss isn't worth downgrading your whole life. I don't know. Let's just agree. Yeah, I get what you mean. We overlook the bad stuff when we look into the past because we miss the good stuff so much. But those good memories are just the brightest parts of a grimmer reality. That's why we hang on to them. And why we treasure them so highly. See, you get it. You know what? Let me show you something really quick. Aww. They model themselves to look like their teacher? That's so cute. And so sad. The teacher's so hot. R.I.P. You're missed even more. What? They're so cute. This is her and I. Well, please excuse the sorry depiction of me. No, you look good. It was way before I managed to figure myself out. But it's still my favorite picture of her, so I don't know, I'd say you look pretty cute. And she seems like a nice lady. What was her name? I don't think you've told me before. Maya. Maya Venn. Oh, and that's why their name's Milo Venn. I'm gonna cry! Oh. Surprise? I took her name when I became a master. To honor her memory, so to say, but also because of how much she meant to me. She was the kindest person I've ever known. If I was sad or distressed, she'd figure it out right away and go out of her way to help. She was like a mother to me, you know? More than my actual birth mother ever was. Oh. Yeah. But let's leave it at that, shall we? It's a whole other can of worms I don't feel like opening right now. I'd love to hear about your mom, though. What's she like? Wait, now that I think about it, you never mentioned anything about your family, have you? No, but, I never knew my parents, so couldn't tell you even if I had wanted to. Plus, I'd rather avoid the topic of my past, thank you very much. Oh, I'm so sorry, Q. I should have figured you had a reason not to talk about it. No, don't apologize. You couldn't have known. Q. Hey, stop it with the pitiful look. No need to feel sorry for me, I'm fine. Can't miss something I never had, right? I don't deserve compassion for what I've been through anyway. Especially not from you. Oh, come on, don't tell me I did all those things to cheer you up just for you to be sad about my lack of parents. It's really not a big deal to me. Let's just talk about something else. Please. Okay. So, I'm hoping you'll be coming to the masquerade next week. You must have seen the announcements all around the castle, right? As a matter of fact, I haven't. Masquerade, you say? Yes, it's a grand party we hold every few years. There is dancing and live music and tables full of delicious food, but the most exciting part is the glamours. I mean, they're always fun and add to the mystery of it all, but I'm also pretty great at those, so I'm really looking forward to it. Wait, but what exactly are those glamours? I don't think I've heard the term before. Oh, they're just illusion spells that make you look like someone else. I can teach you later, but the point of the masquerade is that everyone is expected to cast a glamour before they enter so you can't tell their real identities. That way you can mingle with different people without worrying about appearances or whatever. You could find some new friends, or lovers even. Well, it does sound like an interesting concept for a party, but I'm not the most sociable person in existence, so yeah, I might have noticed. But I'd still like you to come. I have an idea for a little game we could play if you'd be willing to indulge me. What kind of game? More of a bet to be precise, but it's bound to be entertaining all the same. So here's the deal. We'll put on our glamours and try to find each other in the crowd. Except neither of us will know what the other is going to look like, so it'll be a little test of judgment and acting skills. Gender swapping, fake accents, full-blown roleplay with intricate fake family histories, anything goes. Whoever can figure out the other one first wins. That might be a tall order depending on the number of people we'd have to go through to even happen upon each other. How big is this party we're talking about? I'd say roughly 200 people. We usually extend the invites to the allied magic communities to strengthen the bonds of friendship and mix it up a bit. It'd be boring to just stew in our own juices, you know. Wait, 200? Then there's a chance we won't even go talk throughout the night. Yeah. Not to mention spend enough time together to look for potential clues. I'd say the odds are not exactly in our favor. Oh, that would just mean a tie then. But I'd really encourage you to try and win this bet. Because if you do, I promise to grant you a wish of your choice as a prize. It could be anything, as long as it's attainable by magic or otherwise. And if I lose? Same deal, but you'll have to grant a wish of mine. Seems fair? Sure. Apart from the fact you can't really gain anything from this bet. I'd basically do whatever you ask of me anyway. But it wouldn't be any fun if I told you that, right? Lovely. It's all settled then. Let me warn you though, I'm pretty confident in both my glamours and perception skills, so I don't think you stand a chance there, Q. But no matter the final result, it'll still be fun to compete with you, so please do try your best. Yeah, I think you're underestimating my ability to play pretend as someone else. Of course I don't mind a little challenge. Especially one that'll make you happy. I like that, because it's like, he is though. He's like pretending to be somebody he's not all the time. I mean, maybe not so much now that he's kind of broken away from, the military or whatever, but like, you know, he's doing it right now. You're the sweetest. I don't deserve you. You know what? I just had an idea. What do you say we set a deadline for the bet? If by some weird twist of fate we can't figure out before the time runs out, we'll meet in the back of the garden for a reveal so we can still have a dance or two. Yeah, that's reasonable. I'd honestly hate to spend the whole night only talking to strangers. I know, and I'd hate to force it upon you when you already agreed to go out of your comfort zone just to humor me. So the masquerade ends at midnight, so how about 11:30? Or maybe 11 sharp even. 11 sharp! It would be a shame to pass up too much quality time with my dearest. Dearest, you say? Friend? Friend, yeah. Right. But I guess June wouldn't be too happy to hear that, would she? Especially since you guys have been friends since forever. Yeah, I bet not. You better keep it to yourself then, friend. I know. Come on now. I'll teach you that glamour spell so you can put it on the masquerade. So there's gonna be a masquerade, I see. Just great. Now I know for sure they'd want nothing to do with me if they learn the truth. Because of course they wouldn't. No sane person could love someone like me. What was I even thinking? This is not at all what we should be taking away right now. That's what I get for needlessly getting my hopes up. But it's fine. It was never supposed to happen anyway. I'll just stick to friendship and love them from afar. Oh, it'll be best for everyone. Or at the very least, better than losing them altogether. Oh, drink time. These are recent successes in high-risk regions being moderate optimism for the future, but we might still have to cut expenses and non-essential training courses to balance out the previous mishaps. A temporary halt to admissions might be in order, at least until we get everything back on track. Additionally, I would suggest bringing up the topic of increasing the funding at your meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs next week, sir. We could certainly use the government's support in financing the recon and infiltration missions in the next quarter, especially in light of the fact that our previous requests have been rejected in favor of the military forces. Something tells me the bastard will not yield so easily, even with our latest achievements. But I will try to bring him around and let the Q stand up. That is the whole game. Say, do we have any new developments in the Millbrook investigation? The damn thing has been an eyesore for a while now, so it'd be good to present at least some progress if we're going to ask for another subsidy. Unfortunately, we have received no new reports from the field for the time being, sir. But there is something I would like to bring to your attention regarding this case. A product of a little investigation of my own, so to say. Really? How unusual of you to take matters into your own hands. I take it you must have come across something at least potentially relevant. I would like to believe so, sir. I allowed myself to analyze the GPS tracking records from 162's data processing gear and made a rather interesting discovery. As you may remember, sir, my previous examinations of said records revealed instances of vanishing signal, which I initially attributed to a manufacturing defect of the device, but it seemed odd to me that it would turn on and off without losing any other functionality, so I decided to take a closer look at the data. Not Reed being surprised at Phelps being useful for one. I bet you Phelps is actually more useful than Reed. That's my Reed. That's what I have to say. I managed to pinpoint all the locations where the signals were lost and then reappeared again and put them on this map. As you can see, there are several such points all over Millbrook, with the majority of them concentrated in a forest nearing northwest of the town. What do you think? The spacing seems a little too dense for it to be a random occurrence. But that doesn't make it suspicious just yet. Something might be blocking the signal in that particular area. Of course. However, there are no mountains or tall buildings in that vicinity that would disrupt the signal. The only spot worth of note is the remnants of a castle atop a hill, considerably isolated from any built-up areas. This makes me think there might be an underground tunnel system or some kind of facility underneath these ruins. Either that, or someone is deliberately blocking the signal. Or it could be both, considering who we are dealing with here. So you're thinking it might be the Society's secret hideout, huh? Why, it would make sense for them to set up a meeting spot away from the public's eyes, wouldn't it? Impressive work, Phelps. I would expect no less of my right-hand man. I am honored to be called such, sir, but my theory is yet to be proven. Oh no, they're closing in! We're gonna beat their ass! Come! I ain't scared of them. And while there's currently little evidence to support it, I believe it would certainly be worth looking into. We've got a gun! It is a pretty secluded area, and I find it difficult to imagine why 162 would frequent the place if it was not a part of his investigation. Although, assuming that it was, it would be odd that he never mentioned it in any of his reports. Why would he leave out such an important detail? Why, indeed. Something not right here, Phelps, but I can't quite put my finger on it. We'll have to get to the bottom of this eventually, but for now, let's focus on those ruins. Contact the agents and order them to investigate the area. Just make sure to warn those morons not to barge in, guns blazing and all. We don't want to alert the enemy of our intentions. For all we know, we might be walking into the rat's nest here. And you know what they say about cornered rats. Yes, sir. Excellent. Is that all for now? It would appear so, sir. Alright, let me know immediately if they find anything. Dismissed. What's gonna go down, guys? Look at that. Finished the water. Right on time. We love it. We love to see it. Oh, and before flashback? Oh shit, okay. I don't know if I noticed the barcode before. Oh, it's because I haven't saved. Oh, so the UI changes where we are. Okay. Okay. I see you. Alright, so before we get back into this, even though that's going to be a great way to start next stream, we're going to call it here. But Lord of mercy, what a fun stream. So many fun things are happening. The game is so fun. There's just so much going on all the time. And, like, again, just more to love, basically. Just having more. I am very nervous for when Q does eventually reveal a lot of this to Milo. But, you know, ultimately, if it's meant to be, it'll be, you know, if they like us as much as I think that they like us, I think they'll forgive us. It might take them some time, but I understand them feeling that way. There's always so much going on. No, for real. Like, it's like, it's so fun. It's like watching a TV show, you know? Like, except better, because there's interactivity. But, God, we got to beat up a guy. We got to kiss Milo. Granted, it was a little whatever, but we got to get closer to Milo. We got to reveal some more stuff. Talk to her. I don't know. It's good. And even T was tolerable this time. So I think we're only going in the right direction here. And there's still a bunch of mysteries left to be find out. What is June's power? What the fuck happened to T? For tolerable. Yeah. Like, Will Q and Milo, won't they? Will they? Probably they will. If I don't get the bad end, we'll see. So I just having a good time. It was such a fun stream. It went by pretty quick too, as they always do. And I really enjoy it. I'm just having a good time. I don't know how far we in. Wow. Sentence? I don't know how far we are into the story or not. It feels like we're pretty far in. I want to say like at least halfway, right? So like, I don't know. But because there's like what 3 parts in total. This is what happens when you don't do your research before you play the damn game. I just like going in. I just want to dive in and figure it out. And the masquerade, yeah. And that little vet is so cute. But I feel like shit's gonna go down at the masquerade. Like it's too well put together for they're like not. I feel like that's, I don't know, something big is gonna happen. I think you're not far from the endings of part 2. Okay, that makes sense. So I mean, it's fine. Like, we're going to stream it until it's done, basically, so it doesn't matter, but I was just very curious. Yeah, didn't part 2 originally end, like, right after the next scene? Really? Okay, so we'll probably jump right into part 3 next stream, for sure, then. I guess I should have waited to finish part 2 of this stream, but it's fine, Your girl's tired. Your girl's a little tired. Yeah, but it's a long scene. Okay, cool. So, it all worked out. It all worked out the way it was supposed to. But before we go, let me do my usual end stream thing. Or trying to make it my usual end screen thing. This is not my new schedule, even though they're the exact fucking same. Nothing has changed. So we stream Quaint today. I'll be resting tomorrow, and then we'll be back, jumping into more R1. Oh, God. I just remembered. Go back to our Wonderland for Arc 5 for it to be the fucking worst. Goddamn. Last stream was so scary, dude. I'm not ready. So yeah, well, there's more of that to come on Thursday. Can't wait. But at least we'll have Seaside Inn the next day to kind of help me through it. Help me through the pain. And I don't know if we'll be doing... It's planned to do Lord of Lies if nothing else comes up, but if I see another game that I want to play on Saturday, or basically I'll do whatever I want on Saturday, so just keep that in mind. I'll just do whatever feels right, but if there's nothing else, I'll probably just play more Lord of Lies. But I'm glad that we were able to play The Thread and the Sword on Saturday last, and be able to play more Seaside Inn as well, since I missed last Friday's stream, so it all evened out. It was all good. I am running 2 jams. One is running currently right now. Like, you could join the jam right now. It started on, like, 4 days ago. It was on the 15th. Chat Sim Jam, and there was a lot of great entries for it. And I plan to play every entry when they're all released, after May 15th, basically. So the rest of the month of May will be me streaming all the entries, basically. So that's fun. Then later on in the year, we'll have Jose After Dark. Get out of your joy. Which starts July 31st and it goes all the way to Halloween. So there'll be a lot of NSFW romance-based games for me, Snacks, and Lacey. This is what we wanted. This is what we're getting. Please participate Jose After Dark if you can, because I'm so excited. Same thing with Chat Sim Jam, but it kind of came out of nowhere, so it's kind of hard. There's so many jams this year as well that it's hard to pick favorites or anything like that, and I'm lucky enough to be a part of 2 of them, so I'm very thankful for that. I don't have a image for this. I probably should have put it on screen, but I just announced my Otoba Jam project that's coming up very soon, Rectifier, and more specifically, if you've read my devlog, Rectifier in Bloom, which will be a side game of a game that does not exist yet. But I promise that the side game will not disable you from understanding anything about the game. If anything, I think it's going to be a great way to edge everybody and see, like, get a nice taste, of what to expect from the full game. Our team is very excited about it. I've been working on this game in secret for like a year. So even though I've kind of gushed about it to very specific friends and such. But for the most part, this will be everybody's first taste of it. And I'm very excited to be posting about it and yapping about it every 2 seconds. So you'll be seeing it all the time. And I'll try to plug it at the end of each stream when all the love interests are revealed and stuff as well, because generating hype for it is very important to me right now. Don't worry, side games and future games are actually so neat because you get to share your idea on a smaller scale. Arctura, yeah, exactly. You know what? I didn't even think about that. That's a great point. And I didn't get into our Wonderland before playing a side game as well, and I think some people were interested in Quaint because of the side game. So honestly, you guys have kind of inspired me, even if it wasn't your intention, and I just wasn't in a mental place to put out the entire demo quite yet, because even if it was a demo, it was going to be huge, and I feel like it would just be a little bit too much for everybody to chew on as a first impression. So we made a very happy side venture, but it's still going to be our boys. It's still going to be a lot of hard work still put into it, so don't overlook it. And it'll be a complete game, so that's very exciting as well, because apparently demos don't perform very well in jams from what I've read and understood, but whatever, fuck it, do you. But like, I just am speaking now. Yeah, the project sounds so huge with the whole personality system. Yeah, it's kind of a biggin. but I promise that it's not bloated unnecessarily. I'll say that. We were very strategic. I love my boys. I couldn't take a single boy out of the game, and it's probably the one project I'm the most excited about that I've worked on, which is insane to say because Tattoos and Tulips was literally curated for me, in my opinion. Like, I feel like I based that game to just be my perfect game, and now Rectifier's kind of coming and stealing it a little bit. But I will also say that Lord of Lies is a sort of prequel to it, not in the same sense, like Rectifier is not a direct sequel, but they're just in the same universe. But you get a little bit more out of Rectifier, in my opinion, if you have played Lord of Lies. So for those that have, you're in for some really fun treats, because actually Rectifier was planned first, and then Lord of Lies was decided to be added on into the same universe, and it was a whole thing. So I decided to do a lot of foreshadowing, especially in the world buildings and the countries and stuff, specifically for Rectifier. So that was all planned. Yeah, it's a huge, giant universe, and I feel a lot more comfortable delving into it now since Lord of Lies did do a lot of the groundwork, surprisingly. So I'm excited to kind of delve into it more. I think Rectifier is a lot more focused on that world, though, and is it's just bigger. That's all it is. It's bigger than Lord of Lies, which already says everything you need to know. It's like 7 Lord of Lieses almost. It's huge. But I'm excited. But the side game should only be not so long. Anyway, see, you give me a chance to talk about this damn project and I'll talk about it forever, but that just goes to show how much love I have for it, basically. So there's that. I'm Flowers for Joy. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube. I need to start plugging myself. I'm really bad at it. You can watch all my streams, every single one that I've ever done, on YouTube right now. I upload them immediately after I get done streaming. You can always catch all my stuff on Twitter. I probably post there the most frequent, but I am starting to do it more on Tumblr now, especially for Rectifier. So I will be building my presence very slowly on Tumblr again. I've been meaning to do that for a year, and I haven't. So it's going to be slow starts, but I used to have a big blog on Tumblr, so I know what I'm doing. I'm out of practice is what it is. So you'll see me again on Thursday if you're available, time zone and all that. If not, I'll talk to you guys another time. But thank you for stopping by the stream as always. Thank you for Quaint. Thank you, Hero, for being here. Thank you, Chris, for being here. Love having you guys in chat. Love, just love Quaint, basically. Just bring it right back around town, I started writing a Tumblr post for Magrave, but I needed to finish it. Lol, it's a lot. It's a little overwhelming to move to another platform because it took me forever to get used to Twitter, so, and now I am, and whatever. But thank you again for the stream. Why am I thanking you guys for the stream? Thank you for coming to the stream and keeping me company. Thank you so much. So you guys have a great rest of your nights, days, all that week. Have a good one. Bye.